Okay, guys, we're back. It wouldn't be a partnered stream, a partnered celebration stream without a little Cappy. Oh man, she got fur all over me. Alright. It absolutely is, Orpheus. It absolutely is. Okay, I got some stuff to think about with this Nosferatu fight, because as good as I am at it, I feel really strong with a Nosferatu fight. We do get into some situations where we're not getting every shot landed in its weak point, which is causing me some problems because, you know, this is not an area where I want to reset, you know? Oh damn, saw you sit on a wooden chair throughout your runs. Yeah, it's a bit brutal, isn't it? Shadow Days. I'm always joking because I actually don't have any I do have a PC chair, but I never used it for streaming. I always use this bloody flat pack dining room chair for when I run. She looks so done with you there. She was chill, actually. She was in really, really good spirits. Like, Koji's resting face is one of, what's the word? A kind of tired with life, judgmental look. But she's content, you know. She looks done. She takes after her mother. Her mother always looked done with things, you know, like a bit tired of everything, but that's just kind of her chill way. Yo, Serotonin, good to see you, good to see you. Absolutely awesome to have you here. Everyone's in great spirits. It's been a really, really lovely day. Also, by the way, everyone, thank you so much for the welcome backs. Lego and Capcom should totes do a Resident Evil Lego sets. That would be sick. An RPG Gremlin says, or a Lego Resident Evil game. That would be amazing, man. I would love that because the Lego games are very authentic and true to the experience of the original. So they would do classic Resident Evil in Lego form. How cool would that be? Yo, and thank you, Loxy, so much for the gift sub to Pyramid Head while I was away. I'm sure he's going to come and haunt me now. As he likes to do. To people, not me. To people.
Resident Evil. The American.
Okay, we fight again, but the thing is, I can promise you this. Next stream, I will completely master Nosferatu and make him consistent. If it doesn't happen this time, I will completely master Nosferatu. I thought I had. I kind of get into a state where I think that, like, I keep thinking that I get into a state where I'm like, yeah, like I know it now. I can fight and execute it on it perfectly. But in the actual heat of the run, I make some error or it just doesn't go my way, and then it becomes difficult. Wicked Truth, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. And welcome to the stream, buddy. And Heredite, thank you so much. I don't know if you saw that I came across your message earlier, but it was a bit after the fact. I don't know if you had to go away then, but I just want to say that was a lovely message you sent earlier. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yo, Selkut, thank you so much for the congratulations. It could not have happened without like people like you and your support. So thank you so much, Selkut. You gave me so much encouragement and kept me going, you know? It really doesn't happen alone, Selkut. It really doesn't happen alone, so I'm just trying my best to thank as many people that came by. Yo, Chatty is awakened from his Thai curry nap. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I heard you read it. That's awesome. Awesome. I'm really pleased. That's awesome. You know, Sol really wants to win when he's packing the rocket launcher. You know, Addy, I've actually done, as a meme, no damage, no save run, Resident Evil 3, asterisk, with infinite rocket launcher. It's a way I kind of do like a gauntlet, like a sort of victory lap once I win the challenge by doing knife only or infinite rocket launcher only. It'd be so funny to do it with CVX. Nice, Momomojo! Your inspiration keeps me going. I completed Resident Evil 2 Remake Leon for the first time. Let's go, Momo. Let's go. That's really great, man. That's what it's all about. I couldn't get back up, man. I kept pressing snooze. I never nap anymore, but when I used to, it would be very hard to wake up from, Chatty. You ever considered a no damage randomizer run? Whoa! Yeah. Yeah, I'd do it. It'd be a little bit RNG based though. Like imagine with Resident Evil 1, you go into a room like, the corridor and the stairs, and you've got 3 Lisas. Seems a bit unfair. Honestly, like the difficulty of a difficulty of a randomizer run is in its randomization, not so much that you're doing it no damage. Because in many ways you'd be adapting strats on the fly and hoping for a good seed. Just a big shout out to everyone. We will be playing next Sunday Resident Evil 7. We'll be doing a story walkthrough. And also laying out the basis of the strategies that we need to use for a no damage run of Resident Evil 7 Madhouse. That will be happening next week. Next week on Sunday.
Please
I know the route already, but I just think Sunday's a really great time for that stream. You know, during the working week, many people are sort of maybe a bit more preoccupied at work and stuff like that. Obviously, a lot of people come out to those streams as well, but that's better for the grind, you know? Great way to start after you beat CVX. I mean, the thing is, I need to juggle both runs, Orpheus. And by the way, Orpheus, welcome on in, man. It's awesome to have you here. Sorry if I've missed any of your messages. But yeah, I would love to get CVX before we start 7, so I can really put all my focus into it. But the thing is, honestly, at this point of the game, I know CVX like the back of my hand. Probably better than the back of my hand.
Please deposit.
I was gonna say, Benio, anything is possible with good RNG, man.
Security box.
How can you stream on PS3? I have a capture card with a splitter that enables me to stream PS3 games, and I use this FA to do the PlayStation Network versions of the classic games. I probably know everything better in the back. Yeah, I know. As I said it, I was like thinking. I just realized that Claire is wearing gloves. That's badass, man. Yo, RPG Gremlin, thank you so much for the congrats on partner. Really cool thing to achieve. I'm very, very proud. Now I got you looking at the back of your hand. Not just gloves, fingerless gloves, the coolest gloves, hell yeah. Whoa! Die. Yeah, I know, RPG Gremlin. Whoa, like that dog was going turbo then. It's weird, it's like they can run faster than Claire, but then they run at her speed when they're near her. Claire is your favorite Resident Evil girl? Man, it's just... I think both Claire and Jill are badass in their own unique way, which is what makes it so cool. Okay, here's a different way to frame it. If you were in Resident Evil, or a survival situation, would you rather try to survive it with Claire or Jill? A zombie survival situation. I think I'd want Jill as well. I mean, no, 'cause Claire's so good, you know? Like, Claire is so protective. Jill is more trained. But Claire has a sort of... I think Claire is better with people. I could imagine Jill leaving me in the dirt. I love Claire, but Jill is a member of Delta Force. But the thing is, if you consider the experiences of what they've gone through, they're both very, very adept. Chris. This ain't a popularity. If you had to choose, man, I was just considering it, you know. Considering what they've been through. I'm sorry, Ethan. Gummy Giovanni would take Jill. Yeah, see, immediately I thought I would have Jill get me out of the survival situation. Yeah, Claire is more relatable, and I think that she might actually just be a bit more easy to get on with in that situation, you know? Which would make a hell of a difference. Yeah, exactly, Wei. Exactly. That's what I think, man. Because Jill is selfless, don't get me wrong, like... When it comes to the civilians and Nemesis and Carlos, she chooses to distract Nemesis to save them. She has that there. I'm gonna go with C, Rachel Foley, for two good reasons. Rachel Foley?
Metallic items you have in the security box.
Claire, she won't leave us in the trash compactor. This is true. Game. I'm gonna go with Mila Jovovich. Am I a bad person for preferring Chris over the ladies? No, but that wasn't part of the question. It was more just like... It was more framing both their ways of, like, surviving these situations, rather than anything more than that, you know? I mean, if you were to open it up, who would you want to protect you in, or who would you want to get out of a survivable situation with, when you have the whole Resident Evil cast at your disposal? And they're legitimately getting you out of that situation, like, there's no other way. Like, would people take Barry? Oh, nice! So Rachel is... Who is Rachel then? Rachel, the girl from Revelations that turns into the goo monster that awakens something in me. Is Rachel Foley a Resident Evil character? Barry. Effing technology. Leon because Leon. Nice. Yeah, she turns into that monster that can't be killed. Alright, sick. I know what you mean now. I remember the exact monster. Leon got many people killed? No. Yeah, I don't think Leon saves many people, to be honest, guys. Sapphire Ruby, you can avoid the glass breaking, yeah. So basically, lock the shutters down by deliberately activating them. And when you use the 3D printer, the zombies will not come through anymore. So that just enables you to walk through the corridor nice and safe, with absolutely no stress. Leon won't let you die if you're with him. I just remember certain characters that are with Leon that do die, you know? She was on the ship. Yeah, I remember being chased by her now, Orpheus. Awesome enemy. All about Brad? Are you joking? What? Christopher Richards, did you recommend the Brad emote earlier as well? Or was that someone else? Like, there's a lot of Brad love, man, today. Surprising. Leon tries, okay, I appreciate his dedication. Yeah, I'm sure, his dedication, sure. He is very dedicated. Oh, I met Leon's motion capture actor yesterday. Really? Holy crap, Orpheus. What? Man, that's amazing. Yeah, so calling us out. No, he is a professional. Sorry guys, just for a second my soul left my body. What? Yo, Selka with the sacrifice to the RNG gods. Also, I missed some sacrifices earlier. From Eccentric Emil. Where are they still? Do they still exist? No, they don't. I think it was. Let me try to remember. It was Emil, Chris Grim, Death the Grim Reaper, Emerald Weapon, someone else with the sacrifices to the RNG gods. Something like that. Yeah, Eric, I've watched Can You See Him play Reverse, and it does look like good fun. It's a bit silly, but that's what works, you know. So, did you ever play Evil Within? Is that a game no-hit run? I think it's possible, no damage. I think so. Eric Colson, I've never actually played Evil Within, Alec. But Eric has redeemed it for a playthrough, and I'll be playing that very soon. Very, very soon. sometime in February we'll be playing Doom Eternal, and we'll do a playthrough of Evil Within in honor of the Viewer's Choice Redemptions, and they will be bonus streams. Yo, Mustang Man, welcome on in. The runs have not gotten, like, every run's gotten past disc 1 so far. And we're in with another chance of this third run getting past disc 1, which is amazing consistency, because we've only taken damage to Moths and Nosferatu so far. What am I doing? Equip something. Oh, Teflon plastic with 100
Congrats
bits.
on partner. Your absolutely positive demeanor and attitude is a breath of fresh air, and I think it's what draws people to your community. Can't wait to see what you do next. Seems good.
Thank you so much for the kind words, Teflon plastic. It was so funny when she said, your absolutely positive demeanor and attitude is a breath of fresh air. That is so kind of you, Teflon plastic. And you know, you've supported me quite a lot with little cheers here and there and gift subs, so plastic, I really, you know, whenever people like cheer and gift subs like that, you always feel like you're doing something right, and it really helped me so much. So Teflon, thank you so much. Absolutely awesome, and it could not be done without people like yourself, so thank you so much, Teflon plastic. You broke her, you did. Yeah, you did. Congrats on partner. Your absolutely positive demeanor and attitude is a breath.
I will always remember you.
Of fresh air. Thank you so much. Yo, Teflon plastic with a gift sub to Lying Under Oath. Thank you so much, man. That's so kind. You don't have to do that. Like, just absolutely awesome of you, man. Thank you so much. Yo, Barbino, I have heard of the Fatal Falls, right? One day, Barbino, the king will return. One day he will return. Even Twitch TTS has to take a breath once in a while. Do machines have to breathe? I am disappointed, man. And yo, Res Eve, welcome on in. Don't worry, it's not that late. It's not that late. It's only 5 hours in. Not too late. We haven't gotten that far. Like, it's been great with the conversations and all that great stuff, but I haven't had a run-in, you know? I'd like to try to get a run-in. This way, please. Thank you, Plastic, man. I hope to continue, you know, I'll always be around, so thank you so much, buddy. Absolutely awesome, man. Thank you, Benio. That's really nice, man. And thank you, Mustang Man. I've had quite a bit of interest, Barbino, in people wanting me to like check out Dead Cells. I think it looks great now. There's a costume in the game that looks pretty badass as well. Oh man. Yeah, you guys have just been so awesome. I'm kind of settling a bit more now. But like the whole outpouring of support in when I announced that like Twitch partner had happened, it's completely blown me away. So I'm kind of like at points where I'm like really happy and chill, and then other times I'm just like, wow, like this actually happened, you know? It's just so cool. In a world like this, a smile is worth more than 1,000 words. It's okay, man. We love a bit of cheese now and then. We love a bit of cheese now and then. Chatty, you know, one step at a time, you know? That's all it's ever been. Like, so long as, like, we can always have this back and forth and stuff, I think that'll be absolutely the ideal. That'd be the best way. You know, all these journeys and stuff are always filled with kind of ups and downs, you know? You just gotta ride it out. Yeah, maybe now Capcom will give me Village early. Yo, Capcom. Please, please. Thank you, Benio, man. I don't want to get too self-conscious, man. Look, Capcom, we need to be running this max difficulty. So can I have my casual playthrough just before the game comes out? Call me Capcom Signal. Yo, welcome back, Moonbow. It's awesome to have you here. That'd be so awesome. Early release for Soul. You never know. Like, I've never ever done any sponsorship things or anything like that. I guess the one thing I did do is I did get access to the Dead Cells DLC. Was it like a day before release? I think it was, because they released it on a Wednesday, if I remember right. Oops, I don't want to waste my ammo there. I remember doing that with Arsenal GG. It was like a campaign, and I was really happy with that. The thing is, I would only want it early access on PC because I'm still buying the collector's edition. I decided to treat myself like when the pre-orders came up. I don't normally buy collector's editions, I kind of went off on it. Like, I thought if I can't... Like, the only one that's pleasing me is myself, so I decided to be more minimalist and just get games in the most basic form. And, you know, sometimes digitally, where you don't get that stuff. But for Village, I made an exception, because I can get Chris in the background. And who's not gonna love that, you know? Thank you so much, Juanito. I really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you for the cheers, both of you. Always, always good to have you here, Juanito. Ah, you're winning, son? I'm trying. No, I did not get the Bloody Coat edition. Holy moly! Did you see the price of the coats? Yeah, no, I can't spend that much money, trust me. I would never ever be able to do that. Holy crap. I love Peacoats though. I actually own a Peacoat. I bought one that served me almost 10 years now. God, I love that coat. I think it would be cheaper to get a Peacoat fitted in a similar style than it is to get that collector's edition. But also, Saria, welcome on in. It's awesome to have you here. I would get it, but it only comes in one size. That's my worry, man. Like, the coat is badass, but if it comes in one size, it's not going to fit correctly. There's 3 sizes? You can find it... Where can... when you can find a... Yeah, you can. You can find a jacket for way less. Because a part of the charm of the Peacoat is that nice fit. That really... I mean, maybe you could buy the coat and get it tailored. So maybe you buy the collector's coat as a material and then they can fit it. You could always stitch Chris Redfield into your Peacoat. Does he wear his name on his jacket, Saria? I hate one size fits all. Screw getting something and having it fit you like a 10. Yeah, it just doesn't look cool, does it? Like, Chris size. Yeah, if that coat ain't wide, I'm not happy, man. It's not authentic. When I wear Chris's limited edition coat, I want it to drown me. I love that, Orpheus, the lore-friendly version. Drowning Chris's masculinity. Yeah, wearing that coat will make you be able to punch boulders. At least feel that way. Man, my tea is almost out. They just don't last long enough. I need a bigger cup. Yeah, the guy's a king, man. He's the king of Resident Evil. I think the funny, like for me, I follow a lot, I'm on Twitter, right? So I follow a lot of Resident Evil stuff through Twitter. And I have such a joy when it comes to the Chris community in particular. Like, their love of that guy is like nothing else. I don't think I see anyone stan Chris as hard as, or any stan as hard in Resident Evil as the Chris stans. The Chris stans are truly, truly something else, like on another level. Chris is amazing, okay. I buy clothes and jackets that are at least 2 sizes bigger than I am. Because of my swelling that I tend to get that way. Okay, Mustang Man, so you need that extra space. And Kuro Yui with the 5 gift subs, that is so kind of you, Kuro. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much. To some awesome people as well. Various Anonymous Drones, Fatal Blade, Megan Zuby, Connor ORT, and Jessam Cloven. Jessam McLovin. Something like that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That is awesome, Kuro. Thank you so much.
I will always remember.
I really appreciate it, Kuro. Whoa! The zombies just love to keep me on my toes, you know? Nothing better than a bit of turbo zombie. Jesse McLovin, thank you, King Helen. You broke it down for me. McLovin as in Superbad. Yeah, I knew it was from Superbad. Is his actual name Jesse in that as well? I love that McLovin was in Kick-Ass, the film. I wonder if he's still around, you know? I'm not sure, I haven't watched it in so long. Yeah, I have no idea, like, if McLovin is still, like, active, you know. His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson. Robert Paulson, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it, and welcome to the stream, buddy. Remember, guys, his name is Robert Paulson. I don't know how many of you have seen Fight Club. Yo, Batman, thank you so much for the congratulations. I'm doing great, man. I'm in really great spirits. And I'm just incredibly grateful to everyone, like, for everything that, you know, you've all done for me. Coming into the streams time and time again, and all of this support, like, it's just incredible. It really is incredible. Thank you so much. Terminator Anton. You know, I love the name change, by the way, Terminator Anton. Like, before you were Anton Lawrence, now you're Terminator Anton. I think it's more catchy. It's more catchy, man. The only thing I remember from Superbad it just says McLovin. I remember that being really funny, but I don't remember the context of it anymore. Maybe it was like on his t-shirt. Yeah, Serotonin, I realized I wanted to say about Fight Club, then I realized I can't talk about Fight Club. Thank you so much, Anton. Are you gonna watch that Faf movie? Yeah, the Five Nights at Freddy movie with Nicolas Cage. My only worry about that film is, have they silenced him? Is he a mute in that film? Because I don't think he speaks. Don't worry, it wasn't my joke, Rem. It was serotonin. He is still active. He voiced someone in the movie Trolls, and he is in the new movie, Promising Young Man. That's awesome, Tracy. That's awesome. Wait, Nicolas Cage is in the Five Nights at Freddy movie? He is. He is, man. Five Nights at Freddy's gonna be Hardcore Henry. If that guy's quiet, yeah, probably. Like, Nicolas Cage is, like, punching animatronics, guys. Has a film ever needed, like, less of a like, need for a trailer? Like, talk about word of mouth selling there. I was talking about word of mouth earlier. I have to lurk for a bit, gonna let out some salt on LOL. Oh, nice, Kuro. I was watching LOL this weekend. My team Fnatic are doing doing quite well. Some int, some pog, the usual. That's what I get for not looking at chat. Serotonin, that joke. Exactly. I'm not taking all, I'm not taking the credit for that one. Though I thought of it immediately as I was speaking about Fight Club. Am I the only one who knows the FNAF books? Yeah, you are, Moonbo. You are the only one that knows about the FNAF books. Fnatic fan. Yeah, I am a huge Fnatic fan, through and through. Ever since 2014. Always Fnatic. I really am as well, I'm not even exaggerating. That's awesome, Kuro. Man, TPA are not active anymore, are they? If you were supporting them at Worlds, that is badass. That looked a lot closer than it was. Nah, they broke up. Yeah, they did try to bring them back for a while, though. I'm sure. I'm sure the. Oh, maybe no. Maybe that was another team. Is it legit? No, it's not legitimately Five Nights at Freddy's. No, I don't think it's legitimately Five Nights at Freddy's. It's the concept of Five Nights at Freddy's, though, for sure. With the animatronics and them coming awake at night, but I don't think it is a official story. Wait, it is? But it's not called Five Nights at Freddy's in any way. I went to Worlds first in New York. That's amazing, Kuro. That is so awesome. I've always wanted to go. Oh, Kuro, that is incredible. Before you play LoL, what position do you play? That's so awesome. I know Voffy as well. He'd actually go to the, I think he went to an event, at Katowice with, when Ocelot got backdoored by Peke. So we have a guy in chat, a good friend of the channel, Voffy. He actually saw the moment where Peke backdoored Ocelot. Just glorious, man. Yeah, we're talking about League of Legends just for a bit. Just because Kuro is someone that actually is a fan of the esports like I am and has actually been to the events. That's really, really cool. I play jungle. Jax, Warwick. I actually play top lane as well. I love Kayle. Echo. Echo is one of my favorites. Nice, Jungle Echo. Yeah, chatty, same. I love Echo. Vanilla mains Heimerdinger. Nice. That's hilarious. Nicolas Cage goes Steven Seagal way of career, definitely. Yeah, for sure, Ravecoin. For sure. I mean, there was a time where Nicolas Cage was in everything. You know, he was basically like the #1 action guy for a while. But I feel like he's, over the last couple of years, he's not really been about as much. I can't jungle. I am EU worst jungle. Everyone blames jungle. No one cares about support, but I love the support class. That sound is so ridiculous. And the way his beard is literally sprayed on his face. Hey man, I love Nicolas Cage, by the way. Like, that guy is an absolute hero. The thing that's great about Nicolas Cage is he's an incredible actor. He actually is an incredible actor. But I've always found with Nicolas Cage, he needs a great director to bring out his best performances. Because if you let Nicolas Cage go full Nicolas Cage, you end up with the Nicolas Cage montage video, which is really, like, sort of famous on the on YouTube for him. Yo, Mustang Man, you actually love, you've played some League 2? That's awesome, man. I don't normally talk about it on stream, it's just one of those things that, you know, like, outside of Resident Evil, I do play a lot of games, and yeah, I actually started as support, Rem, but the problem is, I didn't know enough about the game to be a good support. Now I'm much better. I understand a lot of the basics of the game. I'm just not that great playing it, you know. It's quite a difficult game to control. I like Nicolas Cage most in Lord of War. Lord of War is such a sad film. Oh my god, like, I remember watching it. Hang on, I'm gonna reset this. I remember watching Lord of War, expecting an action film. I was a teenager at the time. An action film with Cage. And it was not that at all. It was very, very sad, man. From what I remember. Really, really sad movie. God damn. When I hear the name Lord of War, I feel, I do feel quite, like this sense of, like this kind of poignant feeling. For real, okay, awesome, Kuro. Take care. We'll speak more about League some other time. Thank you so much again for the 5 gift subs and lurking. Really, really appreciate it all. I remember that movie, Ravecoin. That movie's hilarious. Crap, I need to put the Lugas away. God damn, there's so much little, like, you know, backtracking and inventory checks in this game, man. It was a really sad film. Yeah, I watched it and I was just devastated for days, man. Face Off for the win. I love Face Off. He is so good. He is so good as the villain that it's actually disappointing in Face Off that they make him the good guy. Yeah, I hate that. I actually hate that about Face Off, because he was a much better villain than he was when they switched him. So I think that in Face Off they should have reversed it in a way. Actually, I don't know. I just feel like he should have played the villain the whole time, and like that ruins the Face Off concept. I'm Caster Troy. Yeah, what a name. Just such an extreme film, man. But yeah, Rezi, he fit that madness, you know. He really fit that madness of it all. And then they turn him into the good guy, and it's just... Travolta doesn't do it as well. Has anyone seen Con Air? Now, Con Air is one of Cage's greats. Yo, Mithril Claws, welcome on in. Lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How far you into the run, Sam? Goodness, I wish I had a timer. I feel like we're a good part of the way into Disc 1 now. It's not much longer, and then we'll get back to where we need to be. Con Air is mental. Yo, Carpomania, welcome on in. Good to see you. Con Air is a classic. It is cleft, man. There was this time in my life where I was coming home from school, and I don't, like, it was just a setup I had with a friend where we would just watch Con Air almost on the weekly. We'd make some noodles and watch Con Air. It's also hilarious that Con Air is a line of hair care products. The funny thing is about that, man, is Nicolas Cage's hair in that movie is majestic. Absolutely majestic. Oh crap, I'm rushing the steps. I'm rushing the steps. God damn it. Which would be the faster way now? Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Grenkutsu, like, it goes hand in hand. Like, I'm getting to that point where I feel like I'm getting Nicolas Cage's hair when it comes to Con Air. Like, because of lockdown, I've just grown my hair out really, really long. And I can't go to a hairdresser's yet because we're still deep in lockdown. But every time I see myself, I'm just thinking, bloody hell, like, just like thinking of Nicolas Cage, man. I sense Nicolas Cage will evolve into some next level meme later this year, what with the release of the film. They should have called the movie Con Hair. Have you seen that gif where he gets off the plane and he's just like enjoying the freedom? Nicolas Cage is a meme. He basically is already, right? Like, it's just, can he ascend more? Oh man, it's so good. The Rock is probably my favorite, to be honest. What actor ever? I mean, that's a hell of a thing for The Rock to be your favorite actor, dude. No, the movie The Rock. What? Sole focus, never gonna give you up, never let you down. Chat is popping off. I have no idea what's going on anymore. What's The Rock movie? Oh, okay, I see. Oh yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the movie, but... Skeleton warning, guys. Be careful, be careful. Man, I haven't seen that movie. I just love it because Nicolas Cage does really have a huge range. Like, look at him in Wild at Heart, he's amazing. But then you see him in Wicker Man. And I think what I love about Nicolas Cage is he will play up the over-the-top role more than anyone else, man. Nicolas Cage will play that role to the absolute extreme. And that is noble. That is noble to me. Like, that is a cool thing. The pose, that form, wow, skeleton. Jesus, Wild at Heart. I haven't seen that in decades. Yeah, that film's incredible. I think the last time I watched Wild at Heart was in 2010. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing, Biffmeister. Like, honestly, like, the range that he has... is awesome. And I watched him, there was these interviews with GDQ, I think, on YouTube that came up, and one of them was with Nicolas Cage reliving his movies. A Nicolas Cage interview through his movies. And the sense that I got from him talking is that he really has such passion for old cinema and his job. and the roles that he's been playing. Like, he seemed to just love every character, and I just... That was really wholesome. It was really cool.
Biohazard contamination detected. Level 3. Emergency shutters will close. All personnel evacuate immediately.
And as well, Nicolas Cage's performance in Kick-Ass, he was playing Big Daddy. God, I love that, man. Like, that was so well done. Don't drink tea on the countdown. Oh, that's sweet. You don't see that very often with actors, for sure. Like, you could just see the... There was a real, like, sense of love to all of the roles he's played, you know? It was awesome. Like, they were free of judgment, you know? I really liked that. It was a cool interview with him. Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, I think that there are aspects of him that he does really ham up, but it's fun. Like, it's cool. But when he played, he is Big Daddy in Kick-Ass. Like, there is a Jim Carrey character in Kick-Ass too. In the first Kick-Ass movie, I think he's called Big Daddy, or something like that. He's Hitman's father, Hit Girl's father. God, it was so well done. Like, he has the most badass scene in the movie. And the thing is, like, it's such a small scene with him, but you really get a sense that he knows what he's doing. It was like a superhero. He's like a superhero, but more like a brutal vigilante, you know, who's luckily his heart's in the right place. Which, well, that's the kind of thing I loved about the first Kick-Ass movie. I can't speak about the second because I think they blew it, you know, whole new director and everything. But I loved what I loved about Kick-Ass was how the vigilante skirted the line, and how hard it was actually to be a superhero. It was cool. They were kind of, but they weren't anti-heroes. They were just way more human, you know? I think I can just run. I'm not supposed to go in here now. We picked up the key, right? Right, nice. What was cool about Big Daddy in the Kick-Ass movie was he was like Adam West's Batman almost. But he was also, like, unbelievably badass. That was what works so well. It was like making Adam West's Batman actually really proficient and lethal. And I love that dynamic. It was so clever. Like, you have this really dangerous guy that dresses up, and suddenly he's a bit more, like, cuddly, you know? Oh man, I miss it. Anybody remember Mystery Men? Not really, no. I'm not sure if Mystery Men was like a one and done film? I don't remember. Maybe with more context I'll recall it. But it's not ringing any bells. I feel like it was a superhero thing. Superhero film with Ben Stiller. Was it a comedy? Mystery Men was good stuff. I don't know if I've seen it. It sounds so familiar though. It feels like I have, you know, but I haven't. If you get the chance, watch Defender. Defender? Is that quite new? You know, my cinema going was so bad the last 10 years, really. I rarely went to see the only thing I really went to see at the cinema were things that I knew of, you know, that were part of the franchise I cared about. So I watched Prometheus. I watched Alien Covenant. I watched The Thing, the prequel. I really kind of, after my studies and stuff, I wasn't that interested in like new films. Yeah, I remember that scene, Biffmeister. Yo, Drawn, welcome on in. Welcome on in, great to have you here, buddy. The one guy that can turn invisible when nobody looks... When everyone turns away and no one looks at him. I think the joke is he actually does turn invisible under those conditions. What did you think about Prometheus and Covenant? Honestly... Covenant for me was the better film because it had actual amazingly choreographed action scenes with an alien-esque creature. I'm desperately always hungry for sci-fi horror, so if I get that in any form, my ears prick up and I'm intrigued. But honestly, like, there's just so many holes in those movies that they kind of actually detract from the actual Alien franchise in a bad way. You almost feel watching them, you'd rather they just be separate films that have no connection to Alien outside of the aesthetic style. I haven't seen the original Thing from Outer Space. Outer Space. That's ridiculous. I haven't seen the original Thing. Do you know much about the Alien books and comics? No. My knowledge of them really is Alien 1, 2, 3, and Resurrection. Because I watched the whole quadrilogy so much when I was a teenager. Outer Space it is. It makes me sound like I'm saying space in a bizarre accent. Honestly though, I do think that only Alien and Aliens are the great Alien films. I used to love 3, but I think that, like, when I look at 3, there are just a few things about it that just... Honestly, I just don't think is makes it that great in the end compared to those first 2 movies. It's still an enjoyable movie to watch, but it's kind of a shame it went in that direction for me. Yeah, similar to me, Beefycomb, I was a bit older when I watched The Thing. But I did watch it when I was quite young, and I absolutely... Like, The Thing is my favorite movie of all time, alongside Alien. I completely agree, Eric. For me, the science fiction element is almost more important, though, because I just love the way that it frames the horror. Some of the best creature horror has come from science fiction, so that science fiction horror combo is just so damn good, man. So good. My dad and I are fans of Alien, so when we saw Alien in plain sight outside, we were so excited. It felt like the only good thing. Exactly, serotonin. Exactly. It's just living off the... I feel like a lot of these movies with Alien are not adding anything. They're just living off how cool Alien and Aliens are. And I think we deserve so much better in terms of storytelling. Hey, it was an excuse to get under the blanket with a babysitter. You know, horror movies are great, man. Well, when I grew up, it was Star Wars, Terminator, Aliens, Predator. Now look at the state of those IPs, yeah. Now, I just wonder, like, when you feel so much passion and love for it, and you feel like, can more be done with them? And every time, it's not as good. Is that... who is that on? Like, is it on the production? Because you do think that they're missing certain stories that they could tell in those worlds, you know?
I will always remember you.
Oh, Master Dean with another sub. That's so kind, man. Thank you so much, Master Dean. With the gift sub to Carpomania. You absolute legend, man. Thank you so much. That's 22 gift subs this month alone. Damn, man. Thank you so much. Carpomania, enjoy the ad-free viewing and emotes. And Dean, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much, man. That's unbelievable. Thank you so much, Master Dean. Predator is so good. The original Predator is marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. The Alien books and comics were insane. If the movies, if they made movies of those, Jesus Christ, they would be epic. See, that's what I want to know. I hear there's a lot of love for the comics of Aliens. So if you've got a picture of a great story, why is it not being adapted? Is it not being adapted because they want to appeal to a mass, you know, a mainstream audience? I don't get it, you know. I'm trying to think of a modern IP that has the same awesomeness as Star Wars, Aliens, Terminator. Depends what you mean by modern. Mojo. It depends what you mean by modern. You know, if we're talking about the 90s as being modern, then there are some. That's awesome, Carpomania. Feel free to spam them as much as you like. Thank you so much, buddy. Didn't think that Tom Hardy could pull off Venom, but he did a good job. I watched Venom. I kind of got mixed thoughts about Venom. Tom Hardy is great. Not too keen on where they went with the story. Felt a little bit just like things were happening and nothing made any sense. You have to check out this allegedly coming soon game called Ill. It's like a combination of Resident Evil 7 and the Thing movie. Nice, man. Predator 2 wasn't bad, but it had flaws. I only remember having a good time with Predator 2. I had quite a good time with Predator 2. That was my feeling, like, coming away from the movie. I watched that back in, like, the late 2000s. I can't tell you what happens in it, though. I just know there's that great line. Crap happens. I couldn't even finish Venom. Favorite Marvel character done so dirty? Is he? Oh yeah, he's a Marvel character, isn't he? Oh my god. Guys, you haven't realized that I'm quite bad when it comes to, knowing... I mean, I know the surface level stuff with the Marvel characters and Batman. I've always preferred Batman over any other superhero, but then I think Marvel has the better, like, group of superheroes. Yeah, I forget Marvel, like, of course Venom is Spider-Man and Marvel. Come on, let's get this. Nice. Predator 2 is good fun. I like they took it out in a different direction. Yeah, Eric, I'm glad you said that, man, because I remember enjoying it. I really remember enjoying Predator 2. You know, I really enjoyed Alien 3 for a long time. Like, I would fight in its core. I think it's a good Alien movie. I just find it so disappointing what happens with the characters of Aliens. That immediately is so nihilistic, you know. And I think that for me, Aliens is such a great movie that, like, for it to go that way with Alien 3, that's the... You either can take it or you can't, you know? And I've found that over the years, it's become more frustrating to me. Alien 4 is just... You know, I love that... There's a certain thing... like, not to paint every French director this way, but I feel like French directors, or the ones that I'm aware of, are so good with quirkiness and... slightly larger than life characters, unlike any other director. I feel like the quirky aspect of their films are always so well done, and there's a specific sort of signature French style, and I feel like with Alien Resurrection that it's there in spades. Ooh, nice. Yeah, exactly, Eric. Exactly, man. That's exactly what I'm thinking. I love Hicks and Newt so much, and I just feel like Alien 3 is a cool movie, but it's so heartbreaking to me. Like, for those that really loved Aliens, and I know some people that really love Aliens, to go into that movie, the third movie, and there a footnote at the beginning really undermines just the whole fight of that movie. I will
always remember you.
Yo, Master Dean with another gift sub to Serotonin. That's so awesome, man. Serotonin's a great person. Really deserves it. Thank you so much, Master Dean, for another gift sub. Incredible. Serotonin, enjoy your ad-free viewing and emotes, and thank you so much again, Master Dean. That's so kind of you, my friend. You're really awesome, man. Thank you. Oh, okay, let's hear this. The director cut of Aliens 3 is quite good. There was another studio screwing over the director's vision, and that was the reason for its bad reviews. I agree. Like, David Fincher is an amazing director. He was one of my favorites for a while. Alien 3 and Fight Club. I'm sure there's some other stuff he's done as well. Really, you know, really awesome director. So I know that the production of Alien 3 was quite doomed. They didn't exactly know where to go, and I think there was a lot of pressure. I don't think even Ripley was wanting to be included initially. I don't remember. Like, I know his vision was for having an all-male monastery as part of his setting for this sci-fi horror. He loved the brotherhood dynamic and that. And I think there was like loads of studio pressure to kind of change the story that he had envisioned. But to do that to Newt and Hicks is just appalling. So if the comic books kind of gave them more agency, that would be one thing. That would be one thing for sure. I haven't... For me, my favorite form of storytelling is visual movement, you know? I love when audio movement, yeah, music and video and even gameplay. I love it when it's all combined. Those are the stories I love the best, you know? I need to take this guy out. So when it comes to comic books, even though it's a visual medium, I'm not as excited, you know? I actually love novels. I really love novels, but comic books and graphic novels I find very difficult to enjoy. I feel like I'd rather than be in novel form where I have my full imagination. And as much as I love the style and the art style of things, I don't know, it's just... For me personally, I just don't connect with it the way I do other media. Just put this here. Very cool. Talking about cuts, I can only name one movie that would be great if they had one, is Event Horizon. Wicked Mr. E, really good friend of the channel and me, like, a really good friend, basically. He does film reviews, off-the-shelf reviews, and I watched his review of Event Horizon, and he talked about, like, him and Ian talked about, the director's cut of, like, the director's vision, all the cut content that was in Event Horizon, and they kind of touched upon, whether they wanted to see it or not. And I think, honestly, like, the consensus was that it was probably better that they didn't have it in the film. Because what you see, and what you're teased, and what you see a little bit of, is so graphic and horrifying that by filling in the pieces, it's probably scarier. And I agree with that. Sometimes the fear that we, like, the horror that we don't see is even scarier than seeing everything in its fullness, you know? But yeah, off-the-shelf reviews, like, awesome review of Event Horizon. The infamous missing scenes from Event Horizon. It's just fascinating, honestly. Like, to me, that adds to the what, like, the film's mystery and canon, you know. Yeah, more than welcome, more than welcome. Also, Bishop, man, they literally threw him like trash. That hit differently for me. Yeah, you know, it's the thing that makes... It's like Alien 3 has everything that's great in sci-fi horror. I love the characters in it. But when you're looking at it with the lens of Aliens, the film is very, very different. Like, standalone, I think Alien 3 does absolutely kick ass. But, you know, the more I like consider Aliens and all of the characters and stuff in that movie, I think it's a taste thing as well, you know, and how much stock you take it in that initial experience, you know. B-movie marathon when? That'd be hilarious, man. I don't think that we have the best tools to do watch parties yet. I know that Prime does a sort of watch party thing, but I don't know if you can only watch videos that are on Prime. For me, Alien 3 cements the fact that nobody really survives an encounter with Alien. Yeah, and that's so nihilistic and brutal, and that definitely, like, hits like, there's a sense of, like, coolness about that, you know? Like, this kind of sci-fi coolness that no one survives it. But it's so nihilistic as well. Thank you so much, Final Chance. Yeah, it's region sensitive. That's what makes it difficult, because we have an international audience here, you know? Many of us are from different places, like, America, Europe, Australia, and that's what makes watch parties hard. I don't know if it can be done in other ways. I might have to look into it at some point, but it would be fun. Like, I would love to have watched the Resident Evil movies with you guys as part of a huge watch party group. It would be hilarious. You have to be in the mood and prepared for it, I agree. Exactly, man. Exactly. Because Aliens is so cool and triumphant, you know? It would be like a Resident Evil game where you've all escaped, Barry, Jill, all of that lot, and then in the next game, the police station is overrun, and we lose Barry, we lose Chris, we've lost Rebecca, and you're like, okay. This is such a weird scene, to be frank. What do you mean, Voffy? What, this bit here? Like the bit with the zombies eating each other? Not my Barry, no, exactly. Could you imagine? Just killing him off camera. Sherry's gone as well. Sherry in Resident Evil 2. That would just be so brutal. It's a copyright issue, right? Final Chance. I wish that movie companies would kind of up their game. Could you imagine like a website where you all pay like the cinema just a small amount of money, and you can all watch your film together online in a fun group? Almost seems like there should be some business model for that. Fatal Blade. So if I purchase a sacrifice to the RNG gods, would you hate me? No, I love that. It gives me much support and courage. Welcome on in, Fatal Blade. And also, there's a couple more. Leechhound, thank you so much, man, for the congrats on partner. I really appreciate it, dude, and welcome to the stream, buddy. Awesome to have you here, man. Hope you're having a nice Sunday. Hope all is well. I'm really surprised Netflix hasn't added a group watch feature yet. I'm just curious because the nature of it is obviously with cinema you want to sit down, you want the lights slow, and you just want to enjoy the film. But I do think there's room for social, like we do here with Twitch. You know, you play a game, people are interacting, we're enjoying the media in a different way. You know, it's being showcased, and you know, people go on tangents talking about stuff like that. And I think the same could be done for a film, you know, like a film that we've all watched many times. Like, just seeing people's comments would be hilarious, you know? Yo, Ryan, welcome on in. Yeah, I'm doing great, Lee-chan, man. I'm in awesome spirits. It's been a really bloody good day. Haven't had the wins I wanted yet. But it really is a matter of time. After this stream, I'm gonna go away and really study Nosferatu again, and just check out some ways I might be able to kind of make it 100% consistent, because it is very consistent, but it's not 100%. And even though I have backup strats, sometimes they fail in the heat of the run. But if I can be really safe and secure with him, we should at the very least always be able to get to Chris and the Hunters a little bit closer. I do a lot of watch parties in my friends group. The last one we were able to do due to COVID was the whole of Jurassic Park. Awesome. That's awesome. And Addy with the sacrifice to the RNG gods. Thank you so much, Addy. Love the Jurassic Park movies. Yeah, me too. I like them all. I like the first three. I'm not so sure about like the latest ones. Jurassic Park World just doesn't seem scary, you know? But the first two movies I really enjoyed, even though Lost World was a bit, you know... They kind of progressively got worse, but I still kind of had fun with them. There is only one Jurassic Park movie. Hey man, as a kid, seeing 2 T-Rexes take out the trailer, that was hype. That was so exciting. Yeah, 1 and 2 are good. I really enjoy them. I really do. Those 2 T-Rexes that take out that poor dude, man. 3 was your favorite? My little brother, was absolutely heartbroken that the T-Rex got killed by that new dinosaur. Mighty Couscous, a friend of yours, is a stunt double for the new Jurassic Park movie. Man, that's awesome. That reminds me of Orpheus saying that he met the motion capture of Leon. I hope I didn't miss a comment about that earlier. Saying there's only one Jurassic Park movie is fair. The thing is, one is an absolute classic, an absolute legendary film. I just enjoyed the concept, so the other two kind of work off of that, but they're not like one.
Welcome.
Yo, Brawlic and John, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that, and welcome to the stream, buddy. Good luck on the no damage run. We'll need it, man. We're close, but a lot can go wrong. A lot can go wrong. We've had several attempts now where we've gotten to the end, and took acid spit that was unavoidable. We just have to hope that acid spit doesn't hit us, and we have to hope to get there. Man, I just randomly clicked the stream and I love the positive energy, man. You're vibing. Thank you so much, man. That's very kind. Very kind. Thank you, Ryan. It's okay, CBX is super punishing, but practice makes perfect. Absolutely, man. I feel like each time I always learn something from every failure, so long as I don't make the same mistakes, we should be good. Haven't checked this in a while. I don't think I have hours, Orpheus. I never set up hours, unfortunately. It kind of haunts me because if I set it up now, it just doesn't work. We have follow age, but I never put hours on, man. It's a shame because if you don't do it early, then what's the point? Because it just misses so much information. Nice emotes, Brawl. Nice emotes. Orpheus, did you say anything? Did you follow up on meeting the mocap of Leon? Did he show you Leon's kick or anything? Just don't say anything bad about Resident Evil 8. If you do, be prepared for soul turning into Mr. X. Yeah, I will, you know, basically I want an early copy of the game from Capcom. So if you bad talk Resident Evil 8, you know, me and Capcom are having words. Me and Capcom are having words. No, there's no guarantee of that. Capcom signal. Nah, I love the look of 8 though. Like, I don't mind anyone bad talking and stuff. Like, I can understand if people don't like first person, it's not going to be the best situation for them. But for me, it's looking so good. So excited for Resident Evil Village. No cool moves, but we got a picture. Oh man, that's so cool. Your wife got an autographed Red Power Ranger photo. That is awesome, man. That is absolutely awesome.
Greetings.
And Myers, welcome. Welcome. What's up, sweet? Hang on, we got a Gideon in. Hello, good evening from the east coast of Sweden. Hello, from the east of England, Gideon. Great to have you here, buddy. Welcome on in. Yo, Myers, Matt is on. I'll be raiding him later, I think. The Maiden demo looks awesome. RPG Gremlin, I showcased the Maiden demo. The VOD is still on my channel, it should be. Yeah, love. Love the little short story of Maiden. I just can't wait to shoot a Lycan in the face with a shotgun. That's what I really want to do. Ontario, Canada, nice, man. You know what, Final Chance? I actually think that Resident Evil 8 might be the first game to actually balance action and moments of horror really well. Because I don't think that's really been explored yet, and it can be. I know it's hard to be scared of the dark when you've got a shotgun in your hands, but it depends on how effective the enemy is, you know, and how effective that shotgun is against the enemy. There could be moments of real fear where they maybe even disarm Ethan. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. I love the way Maiden Demo played on light and darkness. There were many creepy moments in that game. But I think, say, if you remade Resident Evil 4, you could make the horror much worse than it is currently in the original. Oh wow, Orpheus with the gift sub to Tylian. That is incredibly kind of you, Orpheus. Thank you so much. And it went to a great guy. Tylian, enjoy the month enjoy the month of ad-free viewing and emotes. And I'm really glad it got to you, man. Really glad. Absolutely awesome. You gifted that an hour ago? That's unusual. Man, thank you so much, Orpheus. I don't know, like, I don't know if my alerts are glitched right now. Myers with the sacrifice to the RNG gods. Thank you so much, Myers. Resident Evil 3 original had an awesome balance of action and survival. Action and survival, but not horror. Not horror, I'd say. The thing that I was trying to get to is, can you make moments in an action game as scary as what we encounter in Resident Evil 7? And I think you can. I think that the way that the vampires seem to work in the Maiden demo and in the game, it'll be very, very scary to deal with them. The fact that they can disappear and whisper to you and make everything suddenly go quiet, you know? It doesn't matter if you're armed to the teeth if you're fighting something that is generally elusive. And I don't think any Resident Evil game has done that yet. You know, with Resident Evil 7, it's very limited, it's very horror-based. You're not like Leon. But can you make a character like Leon and put him in terrifying situations? I think it's possible. When is it time for Resident Evil 8? May 7th. May 7th, man. Jack was pretty similar, but not as break the rules as he's... The thing about Jack, the horror of Resident Evil 7 was confronting us with something that could not be killed. So it didn't matter how good your weapons were, you were only buying time. That's why Jack was super scary. I think exploring the castle is going to be brilliant. Yeah, me too. Unifret, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it, and welcome to the stream. Awesome to have you here. Let's have a little look here. I mean, I was scared every time I opened a door in Resident Evil 3. That was the first time we had an enemy that could chase you from room to room, and he was faster than you, unlike Mr. X. The possibility that Nemesis could be on the other side of every door was terrifying to me when I was young. True. Obviously, I'm looking at it in... Resident Evil 3 was the first Resident Evil I completed. I found it to be the least scary of the first two. I just guess that at this point with Jill, I just felt like I was more in control, you know? I didn't feel like I had to be too scared, even though that Nemesis was chasing you. I always find it kind of cool, but I know some people have a real terrible stress response to being chased in a game. So maybe I'm not seeing it with that view. Mighty Cusco says it's just about building the scene to be scary, for sure, for sure. And I think the sound design is really important, you know? Imagine if there are no enemies to shoot, but we hear sounds of, like, things slithering behind the barricades, you know, and knocking them and, you know, making you wonder, is the weapons, like, are the weapons that I have right now gonna be enough for what I'm about to face, you know? I can't wait for Village. I can't wait to see what they do. Ben92 hates Nemesis. He really is. He is an awesome, awesome enemy. Awesome enemy. Awesome name, Yuna. Welcome on in. I was in my early 20s and I was scared. What, a Nemesis? Yeah, I just feel like with Resident Evil 3, I was never that scared. Nemesis was cool, but it wasn't scary to me. It wasn't like Resident Evil 7 where I was just like wanting to climb out of my body at almost every moment. Yeah, the stomping really creates a sense of fear. I love the rush of fear, but I hate getting chased. I always hate invincible enemies because I hate wasting my resources, so I get really stressed when I'm being chased and I can't kill things. So Resident Evil 7 initially was a nightmare for me.
This must be...
Yo, Desert Pigeon, I got partner, my friends. Thank you so much for being a part of it, man. Thank you for helping me get here. We got partner, man. We got partner. Is this your first time playing Code Veronica? Last year was my first time playing it blind, pretty much. I had played it a little bit back at release, but I never got very far. Then I did a Chris Redfield marathon where I played it as part of that. But actually with this run currently, we've been playing this game since December 10th, around then. And I've been trying to complete it without any damage and without taking any saves. So often when I get hit, I go back to the beginning. I've had 4 runs where I've gotten to the very end of the game against Alexia. But as a boss, you rely on her being good to you. You need her to not spit acid at you to win at no damage. And every single time, she spat acid at me on a winning run. That's how you truly scare somebody, when there's a monster that can't be killed. Yeah, like the original Terminator idea. Favorite Resident Evil? Resident Evil 3 Nemesis from 1999 is my favorite Resident Evil. And thank you everyone so much for the congratulations and support. So many of you have contributed to this by coming out every single time. I'm just so grateful to you all. Like, no matter what you could contribute, like just by coming out, tuning in, you know, even if you couldn't say hello and you were just lurking in the background, I'm just so appreciative and so grateful to you all. Thank you so, so much. Partner really is a recognition of what we've built here together, and I'm just so glad that we can get more emotes to unlock and things like that for the channel. And I also always get good video encoding options, which is awesome. Thank you so much, Desert Pigeon. Thank you, Cleft. Thank you all so, so much. I'm still kind of getting used to it. Like, I felt completely fried a couple of times just with the overwhelm and like so many people showing support today and the kind words at the news. I'm someone that loves routine and being settled. And I always get a bit self-conscious if I try to celebrate things too much, so I just know that I'm so pleased and so chuffed and honestly so thankful for so many of you, so it's just awesome. What I love about the old Resident Evil games is they have great stories, absolutely. Yeah, me too.
We gotta get to that airport.
According to the original concept art, Lance Henriksen was what James Cameron's first envisioned for T-800 Terminator. So then was it Arnold that they got in, and then they got the other guy in Terminator 2? We'll celebrate extra for you. Thank you so much, Rem. I think that Resident Evil 2 has some puzzles. The bookshelf puzzle. Lance Henriksen is the skinny white cop in the police station in T1. Oh, okay. I don't know, man. Like, there are so many stories with Terminator. If I didn't work tomorrow, I'd be drinking this victory as well. Thank you so much, man. Like, you can raise a glass in spirit. Like, all of you made it possible. I'm just so grateful, you know. I laid out the... When I wrote the application, I sort of laid out the idea that, you know, of what we do here and, like, what kind of community we've built. And, you know, I can only thank you all for that. Raise a cup of tea, hell yeah. Oh man, I'm coming here early. I'm so distracted right now. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't remember who was talking about Stroopwafel. I think it was Stroopwafel, the kind of biscuit thing. Does that ring a bell? I do have a cuppa, so chin chin. My tea is out, man. I need to make some more. I need to make some more. Stroopwafel is Dutch. It's like this delicious waffly biscuit. Anyway, chat was talking about it, so I ordered some in, and my god, they're delicious. Yeah, we got them from Tesco, man. I got them with Tesco to have in my tea, and oh my god, like, my world has been changed. You might have a Stroopwafel vanilla? It was Stroopwafel, right? Yeah, 2 waffles. They're soft, but they have an incredible texture at the same time. Nice, vanilla.
No!
Alright, Steve. Steve clearly has no Stroopwafel. Yeah, I don't know who. Well, I felt like Moonbo or someone was talking about it last stream. We were discussing biscuits. And I think Stroopwafels came up in some form. So good. Steve Waffle. You had authentic ones in the Netherlands? Man, that's awesome. Yeah, nothing can prepare you for the real thing, really. I had these things called Tredelniks in Prague. Oh my god, I miss them so much. I haven't ever really... I've not gone on holiday that much. I've been on holiday twice in my life outside of England. And I went to Prague for my first ever holiday in 2015. And I also went to... oh my god, what was it called? Malaga? I think I've been to Malaga to see family. You guys ever tried an Asian milk tea? No! No, I haven't. What is it like? American biscuits or British biscuits? What's the difference? I would imagine Asian milk tea is like bubble tea. Is it like bubble tea? Canned milk tea. What is this? Yeah, like bubble tea with pearls. Nice. You know, I haven't. When I went on holiday, I saw that they were serving bubble tea all over the place. What is bubble tea like then? You know, are the flavors quite mixed with what you can have? English biscuits you can get diabetes from. American biscuits you can get high cholesterol. Yeah, I mean, some of these biscuits are way too sweet. Yeah, there's a range of flavors for bubble tea. Sometimes I get overwhelmed by choice. Bubble tea is forbidden in Germany because it is cancer increasing. See, I heard that when I was when I first heard of it in Prague, but surely it's not that bad. Like, loads of things can increase cancer. Just had hobnobs and yeah, way too sweet. Did you have hobnobs with chocolate with? I love hobnobs, man. I love hobnobs so much, man. I think, like, hobnobs is one of the S-tier biscuits for me. Hobnobs with the chocolate on, oh my god, like, I actually have some in the cupboard, like, ready. I always go for coffee milk tea, toffee milk tea. So many other options, I just don't even bother. See, I just don't know where to start, man, like, I just get overwhelmed. Oh man, and it's so funny, in terms of our routing, the amount of items we have is always the same here. Even the bullets are close.
5 minutes.
Everything causes cancer for real. Yeah, exactly, man. Anything in moderation, like, you could have a bubble tea as, you know, one-off every now and then, and it wouldn't be a problem. I'm back, had to get some coffee. Good man.
I will not allow
I will never forget the betrayal of being given a biscuit in America and it was salty.
the self-destruct system.
That said though, salted caramel is lush. Like a little bit of salt with a sweet thing can go a long way.
The self-destruct system has been
You know what? I love McVitie's digestives. They're so good. Yeah, McVitie's are great. McVitie's are great. You can't go wrong with McVitie's. I love the music in Code Veronica X. Kind of gives me a JRPG vibe.
the self-destruct
JRPG. Anything that goes carcinogenic has the potential to cause anything that goes carcinogenic has the potential to cause cancer. Burnt toast, bird droppings.
self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
No, you don't want to do what you like. Like, I think,
Destruct system
honestly, like the best life advice I could give, and I'm not really in any position to really warrant like giving life advice out, but it's just kind of what I feel is like the best way. It's so long as you do everything in moderation. Like, you don't want to live your life fearing every little thing. Obviously there are some things that I would never recommend that you ever start because it's just so bad, like on every level. But say when it comes to like food, if you could just like moderate yourself and just have like something nice every now and then, you don't want to live like such a, what's the word? I want to say ascetic, but I don't think that's the way to pronounce it. So, sometimes I know the word, but I don't know how to pronounce it. It's so annoying. But you don't want to just like live your life, because I know some people do the right thing in every possible way, and they even like sort of limit themselves, and it kind of is a bit punishing. And bad things can still happen to those people, you know. It's kind of RNG based. Austere. Yeah, those were the words I was thinking of, Vanilla. It's just
self-destruct system has been
everything in balance, and don't punish yourself too much, you know. Even if you make a mistake, you can fix it, you know. I think that, like, you know, if you're on a diet and you make a mistake, some people let that derail all the good work they've done for weeks, when really it's just about getting back on the bicycle and continuing, you know. You may fall down in what you're trying to achieve, but just get back on it as soon as you can. And that won't undo all the good work you've done so far. Don't deprive yourself, man. Exactly, final chance. Life is way too short anyway, like, to completely limit yourself all the time and deprive yourself of nice things. Hashtag no hit Sunday. Exactly, Mikey PR. I don't always want to be right, but I always want to be me. I've taken the conscious decision at least have 1 or 2 free meals a week. Yeah, I mean, I have times where I go vegetarian for ages, you know? Look at this guy. He seems incomplete, doesn't he? Great music here. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't recommend meat with every single meal. It's nice to mix it up for sure. Eat your veggies or rainbow, Mario? Me, I like rain. I hate this tyrant with a passion. What about it in particular, Mikey? Who's that boss again? It's a tyrant, and he was gone as quickly as he arrived. Imagine trying to wipe your butt with those hands. It's the price Tyrant has to pay, man. It's the price he has to pay. Before I met the missus, I was little to no veg. Different story now. No, one screw less of the Bronx. That's awesome, man. Getting into some good habits. So we need to be careful here, because no joke, I do not kid you at all. I have been ankle bit in this position here. Look at the camera angle. I got bit on the ankle by a zombie from that camera view. Sometimes if you see me taking my time, it's literally because I'm working out ways in which we don't get cheated here. How many CVX runs have you made now? Oh god, I'm sure someone can average it out. Like, if you looked at how many streams I've done and considered that, like, each stream we can get 2 or 3 runs done. It depends on where we reset, I guess, as well. I'm sure someone could work out how many runs we've done. It's quite a few. It's quite a few. But no damage doesn't come instantly, you know. There was a world in which we beat Alexia first try, no damage. And we'd have never gone through this process of having to go through the game again and again and again and again. Sol can see at least 3 opportunities for robbery at any time. Yeah, exactly. It's just what it's like with this game, Orpheus. Sometimes I feel like unless I specifically talk about what's going on, it just looks like I'm going through the motions, taking everything out. But each encounter is quite, you know, deliberated upon. It's fine, gotta milk it for more content. Yeah, exactly, man. Like, we won't have this run once it's complete to be done again, you know? Not in this style. Nice. That spider looked like it was gonna rob me. Oh, that was so close! Really bad positioning on the spider here. Really bad. Really, really bad. It's at least 35 attempts, says Vanilla. Bloody hell, that's wild. We could have cut it back so much if I'd have gotten that win 2 weeks ago. But there is no control of Alexia, like, there is nothing you can do. And if you try to dodge her, you open yourself up to take damage in a way that it should never get to that point, you know? Like, if it goes well, it doesn't go to that point, you know, you just beat her without having to do too much movement, you know? Get into the corner, and, kill her, and, you know, just get to that final stage as quick as possible. But you know, honestly, I just take solace in the fact that there are speedrunners out there that have run the same game way more than I'll ever run CVX. And so long as I'm enjoying the process of learning what can deal damage and, like, the different ways in which, even if you're playing really, like, with a high vigilance, things will still damage you. I think that's really cool. Like, it's gonna give me a lot to talk about when I make a video. Yo, Tuxedo Tito, that's awesome, man. Good to see you. How's it going, man? It's been a little while. It's been a little while. I remember seeing you a lot, man, when I was running Resident Evil 2 Remake, No Damage, No Save. So I did my first no save run with Chris on Remake the other day. Was great, gonna redo it. I think it was on an easier difficulty. That's awesome, Bronx. no save is essentially no death, and there are moments in the remake where you can just be insta-killed. So that's GG, man. Really good stuff. It's been fantastic, man. Work has been crazy. Thank you, Tito, for raiding. I really do appreciate it. You were playing some Resident Evil 2. Fantastic. Was that the new one? And thank you to everyone who joined Tito's raid. It's great to have you here. I'm running CVX, no save, no damage. I've just started watching speedruns. I found so many awesome people through raids. That's awesome, Myers. That's awesome. But yeah, Tuxedo Tito, I remember watching, having him come into the stream when I was running Resident Evil 2 Remake, no save, no damage. When we were running Claire A and Leon B back to back. I finally started speedrunning. I PB'd back to back. Feels so good. Nice, Tuxedo. Nice. That's awesome, man. So I don't think we've ever been bitten by the dogs here. That's one bit of damage we haven't taken. Oh yeah, Bronx, the boulder, poor old off-the-shelf reviews was doing a similar run, Deathless, and it was the boulder that ruined it. Yeah, Tito, we got Twitch partner on Friday, man. This is the first partnered stream. And man, I'm so thankful, man. I'm so thankful. Now it's gonna happen. I don't think so, Momojo. I don't think so. The boulders, man, I know. It's just, if you haven't done a Deathless run before, those moments are the scariest, because you know it can just all end.
Partner hype.
Wow, thank you so much, Tito. That's very, very kind for you to sub. That's 3 months now, man. Thank you so much, buddy. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, insta-death moments are just nerve-wracking. They really, really are. Alright, so where are we off to? This way. I'll go grab the gas mask now. I'll just go grab it now. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for the congratulations. I could not have done it without so many of you, so thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome. Some point next, before the end of February, we'll have more emotes as well. Nice, take him out. Yo, Joe Amala, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it, and welcome to the stream. It's great to have you here. I want to sub, but I gotta wait till tomorrow. No worries. It's totally cool, Myers. It's totally cool. It's never, ever expected. If you can do it and you want to do it, I'm really grateful. Thank you so much, and thank you for the thought. But there's no, never any pressure or worries. Tito with a gift sub to Myers. Well, there you go, Myers. That's so awesome. Enjoy your month of ad reviewing and emotes. And Tito, that was incredibly kind of you, man. Thank you so much. That is very generous of you, man. Thank you. Big shout outs to Tito. There was a shout out in the raid, but if he's starting speedrunning Resident Evil, I'm sure he'd love some support. So to my regulars, give Tito a follow. I'd really appreciate it. You're a good man, man. Thank you. Myers is a good guy as well. Deserves it. Thank you. I know who'd be using it the most, Moonbow. Yeah, I'm blown away right now, Pigeon. I'm really blown away, man. It's hard. God, that is efficient. Now that is what you want. Holy crap. God, that was beautiful. Every single moth taken out with one bullet. My goodness, that is beautiful. How do you follow from here? Or you have to go to the page. Yeah, you have to go to the page, man. I think if you're on PC, you can click the name now, and then you can, like, follow through that, I think. But the reason the link is there is to go to their channel. How would I even capture that, Eric? What the hell is that emote? Carsey Mario. Man, I don't think I've ever even seen that in his chat. Yes, Ron Jeremy is Mario? Oh my god.
Claire!
No. That's terrible, man. That's such a corruption of Mario. I'm gonna have nightmares too, man. Casty made it when he did 60 star. That's awesome. That's hilarious. I think he'll revisit them one day. I really do. I want a haha cat. I actually do want a haha cat, Juanito Viento. Because a lot of us use haha cat. And a lot of people don't have access to haha cat. Yeah, look at that, Leviosa knows it. Leviosa knows it. I love that cat. Yeah, me too, man. But I know when we usually spam haha cat, it does isolate a couple of people. Alright guys, the moths. So how the heck do you avoid damage to the final boss? Luck. There is a specific strategy that we use to kill her as fast as possible. And I've gotten to her 4 times now, and I've used that strat. Oh my god, that was too close! That was too close! It is luck. It is luck. And we've not had the luck fall in our favor when we're on no damage. Bongo cat, but a donut instead. So we need some sort of thing. Maybe it could be a soul badge or something. So, normally I don't say luck, Tito. We have RNG gods and we have things that we can hope for a better situation. But specifically for this boss, you do need to be lucky, and it's the only way to do it. And it's a bit tilting to have that hang over the whole run. If we didn't need luck, we'd have had this no damage run done at the nearer the start of January. Our PB of 1 has happened, I think it was 3 times to 1 acid spit that she does. Bloody hell, Wicked Mr. E with the enormous amount of sacrifices to the RNG gods. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sacrifices. Achievement Novice with the sacrifice to the RNG gods. Well, we're gonna need it because we're now against Nosferatu, who is consistent, but for some reason I tend to have some problems with. I'd like to get past him.
Okay. Got you now.
Nice. Okay, so one time today, we managed to kill Nosferatu, so that's sweet. Thank you for the GGs. I'm gonna... Next stream, I'm gonna be practicing this guy a bit more. I feel like it's really consistent, but there are just some aspects about fighting him that I need to just iron out. I just need to iron out and make sure that we get it 100% of the time. I think I don't need to shoot as quickly as I normally do. I think the problem is I shoot too quickly.
Are you alright?
Too quickly. Thank you so much for the GGs. Longthorn with the sacrifice to the RNG gods. Thank you so much, Longthorn. We're gonna need it here for the rock falls. If we don't get rock falls, we'll be in for a shot. Come on, no rock falls. Don't troll me, game. Don't troll me. Okay, so there were rock falls, but we didn't get hit by them. Alright, this is on. This is on. Desert Pigeon with the triple sacrifice to the RNG gods. You know, I need to get some sort of animation that comes up on the screen if I press it, like, just for the prayers. We gotta run. Yeah, we've gotta run now. Chris, shoot the right hunter. You guys know it. Like, this is what I love. Like, one of the cool things about running no damage, where we're kind of this deep into it, is a lot of people know what's up. A lot of people know what's up. Is that you, Chris? After all this time? We have a blobber dance and a cat dance bro, but not a cat. Yeah, I need to get cat jam up. I need to get cat jam up massively. I don't have cat jam up at the moment. One screw less of the Bronx with the sacrifice to the RNG gods. On the final boss, the spit is triggered randomly. That's the worst thing, man. It's just it's a random trigger. I just realized you've been streaming for 7 hours, man. Man, I mean, our streams have been going to 8.5 hours recently. When we take damage, it will be the end of today's run. It will be to the end of today's run. I just want to shout out to everyone. Next Sunday, next Sunday, we're going to be running Resident Evil 7, a story playthrough. Also going through the no damage strats. Because we'll be running Resident Evil 7 very soon. So yeah, Resident Evil 7 will be happening on Sunday, whether we win this or not. Awesome. Resident Evil 7 has fashion here, though, Magic Mubo. It has fashion here. So yeah, I've learnt the routes and what we need to do to achieve Madhouse No Save No Damage. And I should have some cool things to showcase as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to the story and stuff. Yeah, one screw less of the Bronx. It sucks that Alexia's acid is random. I have tried everything to make it consistent, but it just doesn't work that way, man. And that's the only reason why we've been running this for as long as we have, because we're literally running the game to hope for the RNG to fall our way so we can get it damageless. Don't say it like that. Say it like we were playing Resident Evil 7 on Sunday, so it'll all be done with CVX. No false promises, man. The RNG gods will be angry. But you know, I wouldn't mind juggling Resident Evil 7 with CVX. I feel quite like the games would work that way, like that way. I think they would work quite well like that. Orpheus with a sacrifice to the RNG gods. Hell yeah, man. Oh, that save room music is so good. Wait, can I choose your clothes? Send me a picture? Who says welcome better, Jack Bater or the Merchant? I don't know, but I'm gonna make an alert that goes, welcome to the family, son. Specifically for Resident Evil 7. Orpheus' sacrifice for forgiveness. You'll be forgiven, man, don't worry. The RNG gods are great. They forgive everything. So yeah, if people follow while we're playing Resident Evil 7, we'll get the Merchant from Resident Evil 4 and also Jack Baker. Such a good line. You know, in Reverse, he does the Welcome to the Family Son punch as his finisher. Reverse is really good like that. I always feel so happy once we get to this part of the game. It's just so awesome. It was hilarious punching people in Reverse to get that line, so I wanted to do. It's funny because Jack is OP in Reverse. You got Nemesis and Tyrant, and yet it's Jack that's the OP one. That is gonna tilt some people, I know. Oh, it's so good. No, I've not played Reverse, no. I didn't get invited to the beta. I've watched Can You See Him play it quite a bit, though, and I like what I saw, man. Like, I like what I saw. It was cool. It's just a bit of deathmatch mode fun, you know? There's nothing... I think that, like, the criticisms against it are just pretty... I kind of understand, like, you know, when people are excited about, like, outbreaks and stuff like that, they want it on the table, like I do. But the thing is, this isn't that, it's just a bonus mode. And as a bonus mode, it looks fun, you know? Oh, how did I not invite you? I so wanted to hate the game, but I kept going back to it. Nice, man. Yeah, it's just, I had to remake my ambassador account for it, so... I don't mind, you know. I really don't mind, it's all good. Yeah, good shout out to Can You See Him. He's a really nice Resident Evil streamer. He plays a lot of the mods that various people are creating. Fascinating stuff. Welcome to the family, Nemi. Okay, so we fight our first group of hunters here. Weird that he didn't go down, but a quick follow-up with a volley of grenades dealt with him. See, a scene like that would be so bad if you always want the first hunter to go down. If the first hunter doesn't go down with the initial volley, that's when the problems occur. If only the grenade launcher was consistent at one-shotting the hunters, we'd be in a much better place. I forget how much I love Code Veronica. Man, I can see the love. I can really see the love for this game. Like, a lot of people really, really love Code Veronica. And, you know, back before I started running the game, I just didn't see it. I saw it as a game that had too many cheap attacks. I felt that it was too long-winded. And I didn't know enough about the story to realize how connected it is with the main games. And I just think that through running it, I've come to appreciate it much, much more. This is one of the best Resident Evil games. It is, man. It actually is. And in Shinji Mikami's words, this should have been Resident Evil 3. Which says a lot, man. It says a lot. I'm gonna reset this door because there's a security camera that activates, and I often find when I'm talking, I hesitate on what I'm about to do because I'm like in the room remembering. But here we must immediately act. Code Veronica has a lot of rooms like this. So, for me, I love Resident Evil 3, but I wouldn't have minded if it was just Resident Evil Nemesis, you know? I think it was done as well. But it was a studio console pressure thing. Pressure from the console makers to make Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 3. Hey, Bonito. Yeah, Nemesis is one of the best, man. I want to see more Nemesis. In some ways, it's kind of tragic that we don't get to see more of those kind of enemies, you know? I'd love to fight Nemesis again. Hey, Dubs! Good to see you!
Congrats on partner.
Mate, thank you so much, Mojito. That was very, very, very generous of you, man. Thank you so much. Couldn't have done it without you, man. Like, there are so many people that are here that I just want to thank for, like, making it a possibility. And, bloody hell, that's so, so kind of you. You know, I owe it to so many of you that have come through and tuned in time and time again. So, thank you so much, man. Where am I going? Yo, Adam, thank you so much. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go to floor 1. Thank you so much, man. CVX was supposed to be CVX was supposed to be Resident Evil 3, but Sony wanted a trilogy on their console. So they turned the project that was Resident Evil 3 into a single-player game. And then they called it Resident Evil 3 for PlayStation. But you know, Resident Evil 3 wasn't even supposed to be the way it was. Like, initially it was like, the Mercenaries game comes from the original concept of Resident Evil 3. It was only because of Sony did they have to kind of scramble together and create a story, which was Jill's story, escaping from Nemesis. Just kind of fascinating how they could quickly pivot back then and release a game as good as Resident Evil 3 that's become more of a cult classic as time's gone on. Yeah, it's amazing because Shinji Mikami really rates Resident Evil 2, but he doesn't rate Resident Evil 3 that highly. At least from this interview, you know. Obviously opinions can change. No, Bronx, unfortunately not. You have risen, Dubs? That's awesome. Hope you had a good rest then. Yo, let the dagger fall. Welcome on in, man. Thank you so much for the congrats on partner. I really, really appreciate it. Awesome to have you here, man. I hope all is well. I saw that you're starting to gear up for coming back to Twitch, which I think is pretty exciting. Yeah, it was a good sleep? Nice. Alright, Bandersnatch, don't cheat me. Nice. Generally, a flame round will one-shot the Bandersnatch, but it can live through it. When it lives through it, it's a little bit scarier. But all you have to do really is time your grenade shots. Oh, absolutely, I believe you can let the dagger fall, absolutely. Just be consistent. Just make sure you have a schedule that you can stick to. Whoa, what? Jordan, you raided. Lee in standard top 10? That's incredible, man. I didn't know you ran. Jordan, I had no idea that you ran Resident Evil speedruns. How are the runs going today? Not too shabby, man. Like, finally I got to Chris, which I think is the most important thing. Oh, we have to push this box a little closer. God, this item pickup is so bad. Yo, GG's, Jordan Yup. That's awesome, man. And if I'm not already following you, I'll give you a follow. I don't think I knew, man. Normally I remember. Man, Chris reminded me there, like, the whole face shape of Snake from Metal Gear 1. Yeah, I got past the memes just to barely get 1 second time save over top 10. Nice. Man, I wonder if that's in contention. If someone beat me by a second, you best believe I'd be returning. But that's great, man. Top 10 is a huge achievement. So good. Fun fact, when PlayStation and Nintendo were teaming up, if you play Super Mario World on the SNES, Magic Cooper fires PlayStation shapes at you. Is this real? Is that true? Imagine that timeline. Man, Chris just executed every one of those zombies. Bloody hell. Magic Cooper fires PlayStation shapes. Oh my god, the triangle, square, X, and circle. Imagine if Sony and Nintendo were on, like, you know, they release games on the same console. It's cross-sol, not X. Oh my god, I forgot about that guy. I almost ran into him. Ro is keeping it real, man. Chris gives no Fs. There are no Fs to give, man. They've taken his sister. I don't know why that had to become a thing. I guess because it's a shape, right? This is the second group of hunters. Come on, game. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Anyone who's just coming in, he's going to be running Resident Evil 7 next Sunday. Absolutely, Myers. Resident Evil 7 Madhouse. We'll do a story run initially, and then we'll start at some point working on no damage, no save attempts. But I will be showcasing no damage strats and talk about the basics behind them. Yo, Tito, thank you so much. Enjoy your lunch. Thank you for considering this channel to raid, and thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs. Tito, I hope to see you in your streams, and take it easy, man. Yeah, thank you so much. Enjoy your lunch, man. Where's my Uzi 9mm? We need a beanie emote. We'll get one, Serotonin. We'll get one. You know what? Enough people have asked for it. We're gonna get a beanie emote. It may be a cat wearing a beanie. It depends on how it's realized. Madhouse is a a much harder difficulty of Resident Evil 7, where they also mix up the item placements. It's a very, very difficult mode. You trying to make me sad, Soul? Yeah, I am. With the terrible Arnie impression, and also the fact that they're not Uzis.
Welcome.
Yo, Philables, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow, I really appreciate it. It's great to have you here. Beanies and cats, I like that combo. Well, the thing is, I put a beanie on my cat Kojima once, and it looked hilarious. I just think it would be good for an emote. Saucy Shrug. We need that as well, that would be good. Gonna be running Hey Baby next Sunday. Exactly, Aether. Hey Baby. I need a Hey Baby alert. I might make one. When I die, I'll just put Hey Baby, and then we'll reset. I had a fear of my Elgato Stream Deck, actually. I was scared if it started playing the same sound effect again and again. I don't know if I'd be able to turn it off. I'd have to unplug it or something. Oh my god, yes, a cat with a beanie. This is what we need. Alright, he's dead. I could try that with my dog. I mean, the thing is, my cat would normally shake it off, let the dagger fall, but the thing is, in this one instance, the cat was just kind of sleepy, just chilling. And wearing the beanie, it looked so funny, because the beanie it wasn't properly on, it was kind of like flowing backwards. Really classic. Just the 2 fish. I love lazy cats, nice. Yeah, Orpheus, you're absolutely right, man. This shadow technology is incredibly impressive for the time. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, that's so good actually, Ro. That's so good. I might need to save... I'm gonna save a couple. I'm gonna create a couple. They're really, really easy to create with Audacity. And it's just fun. We have a cat. She's so huge, like the size of a raccoon. My old cats were massive. Just relax and play emo. I don't know how we'd achieve that. I'd like a Chris with a thumbs up though, Mikey. That would work. Chris with a thumbs up. Just relax and play. Alright, one more. One more group of hunters. And what was it that I got rid of before? Man, in my items, did I get rid of, No, this is fine, this is fine. No, this is absolutely fine. Alright, one more group of hunters. Come on, game. Now, we always want the first one to die, and you can tell by a real... It makes a real high-pitched scream, usually, when it dies. If it makes a slight grunt, that means it's still alive. If it's still alive, we are in grave, grave danger. The acid rounds have no guarantee to one-shot them, and that's what makes this a problem, because you're basically rolling the dice. So what do you do in this scenario? You hope the second one dies. If that doesn't happen, I'm going to just consider they're both stunned, and I'm going to get the SMGs, and hopefully finish the job. That's the idea. Normally, in a no-damage run, you'll be able to watch someone do this and you think, oh man, that's fine, it was just one acid run that will deal with them, but it's just not the case. And that's what makes it difficult. I actually had a 2-hour nap. No worries, Amber. Totally cool. Totally cool. Yeah, we're still going, and we're in with a run here. My name, the Duke, the Doom guy, with the sacrifice to the RNG gods. We're gonna need it, man. We're gonna need it. We have to make sure that our routing is perfect. So what you do here is you hug the shutter and run down to the corner. That way they don't jump. If you let these guys get close, they immediately jump. It's over. See, that one didn't die. But now it's dead. Now, the trick really is, if you're ever running this yourself, and there are some people that may consider running CVX, do not go in without this backup. Having a backup here really, really is clutch. Nice. I have old pics from when I was little of my huge lab dressed in sweatpants and attacked Tom. He looks so annoyed, but it's so funny. Yeah, I rarely, unless it's absolutely necessary, I don't think animals should be dressed up, you know? But some animals are just so chill with it, you know? It's a fascinating thing. Like, some animals actually need a little coat on, don't they? If not, they get too cold. Yo, Gideon, welcome back. Maybe Cynic. If she doesn't spit it, we won't get hit. I've practiced it, Cynic John, and dodging it is almost more dangerous than, like, just hoping for the best. Yeah, like little dogs sometimes need clothes, right? Really, Moonbow? See, I don't know enough about dogs. I don't know enough about dogs to understand about clothes and stuff for them. That's hilarious, Dagger. Like, I can imagine, man. Like, I know that my cats would absolutely despise to wear anything. You should have seen them when they got spayed. They came home in the cones to protect their stitching. And no joke, for the next 4 days or so, they just walked backwards, trying to get the cone off the whole time. So unhappy, man. They were so deeply unhappy. That's hilarious, Ro. Are you gonna link it to me in Discord? I'm in the hands of RNG, Cynic John, yeah. If I wasn't, we'd have done this by now, I promise you. It would have been done. But we just don't know how it's going to fall, so every single run, I'm just running it to the end in the hope that we get a chance to get this no damage. God, that leg went flying, didn't it? My dog is my shadow. I am followed everywhere, and the dog is very sad when I go. I have to leave the TV on the whole time. Oh, that's so sweet. Poor dog. When I got my to the snip, actually in my sleepy room, I can't think of the medical term, they didn't get a cone. Wow, really? Your cat? My cats did. They called it getting spayed, from what I remember. That was so clean. Now with these guys, you want to kill them while they're facing you. Because if you blast them from the back, they will actually unlock a third form, where they have no back and they're running at top speed, and you don't want that. That's really sweet, Dubs. Right, let's try to get this guy perfect. Top speed, Jill. Yeah, do you remember in Resident Evil 3 we'd always say run at top speed? Oh, that was utter perfection. Oh man, that is the dream. Yo, Matt Rock. Welcome on in, man. Welcome on in. That is the Matt strat, by the way. Matt DeRock is an absolute legend. Big shout outs to Matt DeRock. He is my Resident Evil guru, man. This guy knows everything, and he knew that strat. And I always felt a bit sad when I couldn't put it into action. But that's twice now. That's twice. Yeah, massive shout-outs to Matt. He's a great guy. Really great. I've been here the whole time. I just waited for you to perfect that. That's hilarious, man. That reminds me of Moonlit Raptor that would only come out when this played. And you wouldn't see him, but when that played, he was there, man. He was there to type EO in chat. Yeah, neuter is the term for tomcats. Oh, that's so good. But yeah, Matt DeRock is another no damage runner who's been running these games no damage for much longer than I have. Like, I got into this in July last year, but Matt really has, in many ways, perfected so many of the strats that we have used in many of the runs of different Resident Evil games we've played. So if you really enjoy that kind of Resident Evil content, I would definitely give Matt a follow. Like, he really is one of the pioneers for these runs. Really awesome guy, man. Alright, so... What am I doing? Alright, we're good to go. It's time to leave Chris. He looks so funny running with this grenade launcher. Yeah, I'd say so, Serotonin. He is. He absolutely is.
Hold on, Claire. I'll save you.
Hold on, Claire. Just relax and play. Hero music, let's go. Mikey PR with the sacrifice to the RNG gods. Do we get better Alexia luck? I don't even want to speak about Alexia until we get there. One time I want to get there. Yeah, annoying how we only hear his internal monologue in that moment. I'd love to hear him screaming internally and weeping when he comes across a monster. Oh my god, could you imagine? Imagine internal monologue Resident Evil? That would be so funny! Oh my god, I never even thought about it. Holy moly, that would be so good. We'll just do a playthrough and we'll just do internal monologues. Oh my god. That's waiting to be done. That is genius. Joining you up with the sacrifice to the RNG gods. Thank you so much. That is amazing. You know, most of the time I just assume they're incredibly cool, calm, and collected compared to me, you know? I gave him the old one too with the flame rounds. Loxy, you're up late. Loxy with the sacrifice to the RNG gods. Thank you so much, my friend. Take it easy. Take it easy. Leon's internal monologue whenever Zeta's around. Yeah, like... just going with their inner thoughts, like a stream of consciousness thoughts. Put me in front of a horror and I just record there. There's plenty of internal monologue for Resident Evil there. Yeah, exactly, Ro. I'll never forget when you were playing Paranormal Activity. Oh my god, that was so wild. Yeah, just chill, Loxy. It's all good. It's all good. Things will be better. I got to the roots of the problem. I just love it because he's so goofy in Resident Evil 1 remake, in Resident Evil 1 original. And here he's like, I'm coming, Claire, don't worry. I'll save you. He's like extra badass, you know, he wasn't always that way. Hang on, what is the second game, Ro? I think you're getting weaker as you age, Ro. I think your tolerance for fear is getting weaker, and this only adds to the entertainment. It's called Rise of Insanity. I really hope that they release Village with VR. I really do. I don't know if they've even talked about it yet. Surely they've got to make a patch for it, please. Like, they are the absolute leaders of VR horror with Resident Evil 7. I do, bro. I want to see you play it. In VR. With your headset on. Resident Evil VR Village. You got this, Chris. No joke, I've never seen that zombie get so close before. That was a little unsettling. Nice game. I don't have that many grenade rounds. I had to use quite a lot against the hunters. It should be fine though, we have plenty of acid rounds, and acid rounds do stun Steve. Acid rounds do stun Steve Areno. Oh, I thought I'd dodge it that time. Ooh, we're gonna be very low when we fight Steve. Very low. They are small. They are small hunters. Eight shots against Steve, and then we have acid rounds. We should be okay. We should be okay. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Small hunty boys. That's what they are, man. Who would win? A STARS trained member of the force with a grenade launcher, shotgun, a shotgun, and 51 shells, or one small hunty boy. Maybe they want to be chibi. A world without logos. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it, and welcome to the stream. Oh, I went the wrong way. The answer may surprise you. Oh man, the clickbait. My god, why would you post that? Why would you post that now, Moonbow? Yo, you're welcome, world. At this point in 3 hours into the run, I'm tired of Zombarinos. Big Trev 76, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it, and welcome to the stream. Do you have a quote list? I have a quote list on my own Streamlabs. Maybe I should create a Google document for everyone. Maybe I can create a Google document. And then we'll do exclamation mark quote list and we get access to it. Moonboat actually does have them all, but she manually wrote them down in stream. Like, you should see how many quotes there were handwritten. Yeah, maybe I'll write up a, because it's still quite manageable. Maybe I'll write up a Google document with them, because they are fun. One thing I'm noticing is this: it is inspired by the mansion from 1. Yeah, it's inspired by the mansion from 1. All right, Mr. Ant. You know, we've actually lost a no damage run here. It's true. This, to me, sums up the absurdity of Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Yo, Bella, good to see you. Yeah, I've been live for 7 hours. Really nice to have you here, Bella. I hope all has been well. Just need to focus 1 second. It's just so absurd, honestly. It's so absurd. Don't get antsy about the lost run. Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, Ro, this is the mansion in some form, like the painting, the gallery room, recreated. Even the main hallway is inspired, obviously, by the mansion as well, where we fight Alexia, which is a really cool throwback, I think. I'd break a monitor or two losing a run there. Yeah, it happened, man. But it gave me faith, because then I realized, you know what, the worst has happened. The worst has happened. Yeah, Ro, it really is designed that way. Alfred is dead. Steve did take out one guy. GG, Steve, GG. Always like the throwbacks. What? What? No, how dare you? Pay attention to me instead. Bella, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You have my attention now. And I'm sorry, Orpheus, as well. I didn't mean any offense, man. I will look at chat and I will run into an ant because it's happened. Do you ever play a game so much you see the image when you close your eyes? Never. No, never. I've had one nightmare about a dream, and it was a game called Dawn of War. And I don't know what the hell it was, but I just could not exit the menu screen of this game in my nightmares. And I guess it was more than that. Maybe I was incredibly stressed, but I don't even like Dawn of War that much. Yeah, exactly, Bella. Just constantly running CVX. What do I want to do here? What the hell do I want to do? Oh yeah, I need a fire extinguisher, that's it. That is power off, isn't it? I think that's power off. Longthorn with this sacrifice to the RNG gods. I really need to pay attention, man. I really need to pay attention. We'll grab the knife on the way down. Yeah, the Warhammer 40k game, Dawn of War. It's an RTS game, and I don't know what it was. I was playing it at a LAN party with my friends, and some days later, I just could not get any sleep, and I just kept having the same vision of the bloody starting screen. I just couldn't get it from my mind. It was awful. Solcy focus. Yeah, we need that. We need that. Man, that is brutal, Moonbow. I've had phantom pain from dreams as well. Chris, there is a need to use it now, man. There is great need. You miss LAN parties? Yeah, it's a thing of the past, really. I miss parties. I forgot how Europe writes dates, and I was thinking, how did Soul say that in March of this year? Nice. Yeah, the American way of writing dates is bizarre. I miss parties in general. I miss just not having to think, damn, like, you know, that person's getting incredibly close. So much to look forward to once this pandemic ends. Oh man, that hunter got absolutely devastated. Like, what was it thinking? The part of me that really does hate this game is the fact that they give us the Magnum now. They give us the Magnum right now. Just trash. Yeah, absolutely, Myers. Absolutely, but I can't say I blame people, you know. Alright, do not hit me, Spiderino. Let's do this. I just feel like if you run it quick, you're pretty safe. Very, very slow spider. Kind of interesting, he has eyes on his back. Good RNG, that spider can insta-tap you. I don't know, I've been insta-tapped there, but only when I don't move immediately. That's cool, Orpheus. Seen like that, it does seem better. Jeez, Cynic John. Do you think people are gonna party too hard? It has to be a gradual easing of getting into parties and all that stuff, right? A gradual easing. I would hate to think that, man. I would hate to think that. Alright. Hang on, if I take the, No, we'll wait, we'll wait, we'll wait. We don't need to do this now. We don't. It's gonna be crazy for sure. Absolutely. I didn't even think of it that way, Amber. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Cynic John. I didn't even think of it that way. God, I didn't even think of it. Oh, by the way, thank you so much, Bella. Thank you for the congratulations. It's really, really awesome. I'm so grateful to everyone that helped make this happen. So grateful. Yo, Reziv, thank you so much. It's all good, no worries. It's all good. Oh, nice! We have loads of grenades! What? Oh, that's so good, man. That is just beautiful. I mean, I guess I fired that a bit too early. The enemies have a little bit of iframes. Oh, there are grenades behind that picture. I had no idea. Maybe they do that so that they kind of suggest you need to stunlock Steve. Because Resident Evil often does that. They often give you the tools you need to handle a situation just before you enter it. It's similar to how they have like the right amount of ammo to be able to take out a boss in an arena. 13 shots. Just let me count them as we go. 13 shots. The only thing I don't want to be caught short here is messing up my my distancing of Steve like I did last time, and making sure I don't shoot too many shots before we get to the exit. But 13 shots should deal enough, give us enough time. I suppose it's because the card is flat, Brandel. I don't know why, I'm never landing the 2 shots I need to land at the beginning of that fight. Alright, Chris. Let's do this. Nah, it's totally under control. Totally under control. Pants aim, maybe? I'm supposed to shoot twice. I'm supposed to shoot twice there. There's a little bit of delay. Yo, Paper Fox, welcome on in, man. Yeah, I'm so chuffed. Like, I'm so pleased. It's absolutely awesome, man. Absolutely awesome. You were nervous. Nah, man, I was totally under control, Matt. Yeah, I couldn't have done it without people like yourself, man. Like I owe so many people so much for this, man. Like I remember back in the day when I first ever ran Resident Evil, you followed me after the fact, like you watched the VOD and you messaged me, I think it was on Twitter. Actually, was it on Twitter? I think it was on Twitter or Twitch somewhere, and you just said absolutely awesome run. And I always wanted to run Resident Evil on stream, but I had mostly done like Souls and near Automata and things like that. But I'll never ever forget, man, like you were my first ever Prime sub after the fact that I was not live. Like you would watch the VOD, and you said the immersive Resident Evil run was awesome, and it just kind of was one of the coolest feelings to me, man. One of the coolest feelings. Like I thought, man, this is good stuff. And it always made me feel like I could run Resident Evil content. And sometimes it's just like the little acts of kindness that people show can keep you on the right path. So thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Yo, UK Madman, welcome on in. Thank you so much, man, for the congrats. Yeah, you came at the best part, Nep. Perfect timing. We'll be fighting, we'll see what happens. Like, please be aware, like... Alexia will probably hit us multiple times. I just need to chill the hell out now. I really should calm down. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Matt, but I have noticed the last couple of times I've fought Alexia, because I don't practice her, I'm just not landing the second shot immediately before I start running. I'm giving her too much time. I might actually practice it a couple of times just to make sure, because for whatever reason I'm just not landing that second shot immediately. Thank you so much, Crumps. I really appreciate it, man. I'm sure we met when I started running Resident Evil No Damage. I'm sure of it. I think it was Resident Evil 2. I might be wrong. But thank you, man. I really appreciate the kind words. Awesome. So there's a zombie directly out of the door here, so we don't run. If you run, you're instantly bitten. It's one of the nice tricks that CBX has for us. Yeah, Dubs was there when I was playing Dead Cells. That was back at Christmas 2019, where Shy raided me. I discovered a lot of people through Shy and Tainted Filth's raids. Yo, Crumbs, did you meet at Dead Cells? Really? Now that you mention it, I think we did, actually. We did meet at Dead Cells. The Bass and Remit Essient with the sacrifices to the RNG gods. Thank you so much, guys. May Bob Ross guide you. I mean, I was worried because I was pretty worn out. In a good way, in a really wonderful way. I was just a bit, like, overwhelmed with everyone's comments on the social medias at the partner news, and I was so excited myself. I thought that, like, today's stream would, like, I'd do some proper attempts, but this has gotten to Alexia, so that is really good stuff. If we can do that while feeling like, I'm not saying I'm over 100%. Today is awesome, but it's just, you don't know how much focus you can put into into the run when you want to thank everyone that's coming by. Yeah, I know that you don't enjoy CVX that much, John. But CVX and Zero are quite similar in design. I think Zero's ultimately tougher because nothing stuns when it gets shot in that game. Is this the correct way? Yeah, it is. Nothing gets stunned in bloody Resident Evil 0. The Eliminators especially. But hey, when I run it, at least I'll have a very fast door skip. You don't actually enjoy playing CVX too much, but it's a great game to watch. Nice, man. I didn't until I started running it like this. I really came to love the game through this kind of play. As hard as it is when it comes to this last boss that we have no control over. I'm watching through my fingers. Don't worry, man. If we get hit, we're okay. We're okay. We just have to do more attempts. That's all. I just need to make the most of this. Off-the-shelf reviews, dubs, Black Magic 1982, Wicked Mr. E, with the sacrifices to the RNG gods. Oh my god. You guys are so epic. I believe, Zen believe. I need to chill the hell out, guys. Soul C, chill. Soul C, keep professional. One of these days, we're gonna get it. Look at how many times we've reached this no damage, no save. That is, in itself is bloody epic. Like, getting to this every time is so epic.
This facility will detonate.
All we have to do is play it to the best of our ability. If she spits acid, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do, man. There's nothing I can do. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. feel like I should have gone for the double there. Yes! Awesome! Yes! 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 Awesome! Oh my god!
No!
I've never had a more stressful shot in my life!
Alexia respects the partnership.
Holy moly! Yes! Oh my god!
Chris!
Holy crap, that was so
It turns out
awful.
that Alexia's work wasn't much of anything. So now, the only thing left...
Guys, you're absolutely legendary for sticking with me through this.
You don't want her.
Fine.
Oh my god, all this no damage just for Chris to get hit in a cutscene. Yeah, well, that's force damage. We'll be getting a lot of that in Resident Evil 7.
Sunday is the day of miracles after all.
Holy crap, man. That is beautiful. Thank you so much, guys.
That's no longer a concern to me.
Well, Resident Evil 7 can come forward with it, maybe.
In his body, there's still a living T. Alexia.
That was so scary at the end.
Good specimen. Maybe he'll come back alive, just as I did.
That is amazing.
See your sister again.
Last run of the day as well.
Don't you touch him!
I'm sorry, dear heart. But my men have already...
GG.
You get out of here.
Oh my goodness, man.
But what about
Chris, you MLG hero.
I
will always remember you.
remember your promise?
That is amazing, man. Not many people have done this. I'm gonna get to all of the subs. I'm gonna get to all of the subs and bits. Thank you so much. Honestly, what a perfect ending for today's stream.
Get your confidence, Chris.
Oh my god.
I will always remember you.
Yeah, not many people have done this. Not many people have done this. I want to shout out Matt DeRock, who is truly one of my Resident Evil no damage gurus, alongside Carcinogen SDA. But Matt DeRock for this game in particular really helped come in clutch for me. Just an amazing example of how to do it, and we got there. We got another one of us that have done it, no damage, no save.
The self-destruct system
Oh my goodness.
has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
I'm both laughing and crying. It's incredible, man.
I will
Thank you
always
so
remember
much, Nella. I'm gonna read all the comments. I'm gonna read the comments. I'm so thankful to you all. That was glorious.
I will always remember you.
Yo, Aether with the bits as well. I'm so... Thank you, man. That's so kind.
Not human anymore. But
I will
just
always
look at
remember
the
you.
power I've gained.
Don't worry about affording any more, Amber. You're an absolute legend for all of the support you gave me and encouragement in this run. I knew sometimes you know that certain viewers enjoy games more, and I knew, Amber, you really I think we met through CVX and you really dig CVX, so this was so much fun. This was so good. Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you so much, man. We're gonna keep fighting. There are more Resident Evils to come. It was getting lonely for you, Matt. You got some company now. I told you you're going to be running Resident Evil 7 next Sunday because you'd be done with CVX. You did say, Orpheus. You did say. You finally got rid of the curse of playing this game. I've really enjoyed my time with it. I'll be coming back for Knife Only and stuff. Thank you so much, Redite. I want to get to all the names, but the names disappeared. Ian, we did it, man. We did it.
Wesker.
Baby, please. Sunday is the day of miracles after all. Yeah, we got it, Holy Soul. Thank you, man. Time for that victory dinner. As the lovely Jill Valentine once said in Resident Evil 3, it's finally over. We basically did this like 4 times it was. It was the 5th attempt where we got Alexia's RNG.
Until we meet again.
Oh wow, people have been so generous. So generous. Thank you so much. I was literally saying out loud, he's got this, he's got this. I never had to like, I've never had more fear in a game than the bloody, well, I think someone called it like a gacha game where you're like shooting shots hoping to land them on Alexia.
Chris, where are you?
I'm just gonna turn that down. All the GGs in the world, man. What a star. Thank you so much, Gary. Thank you so much.
Chris!
Hey, you know that I always keep my promises.
Thank you so much, J-Storm. We did it, and yeah, it's absolutely my favorite, so it's bittersweet for me.
You won't leave me alone again.
I'm sorry, Claire.
Yeah, I always feel bittersweet when I finish a Resident Evil game.
We've got to do.
You mean...
Yeah, it's payback time. We've got to destroy Umbrella. Now, let's finish this.
Yo, little Luli, welcome on in. Alexia saw that we had the tick, and she was like, you know what, Soul, we'll let you get it this time. Yeah, I saw you. Luli, thank you so much. I'm actually going to email you soon, in the hopes of getting some more emotes commissioned. So it's lovely to see you, honestly. I hope, I mean, if you're free, that is. If you're free, so I'll be checking in soon. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite a big one this time as well. That was awesome. I've been watching you while cleaning my apartment. I'm so happy for you. You're a fantastic streamer. Jesse McLovin, thank you so much for the kind words. I really appreciate it. This has been in the works for like the past month and a bit. What will I do next, Sam? So I do want to run CVX Knife Only at some point just for fun. I don't know what to do. Like, I said I'd play Resident Evil 7 on Sunday, and I'm thinking about doing that for sure. Hype Train success, by the way. I've been given so much support. We got level 4. Let's see if it gives me more information. 1,494 bits and 6 subs. Thank you all so much. I will check in with who delivered those once we get to a more calm bit. But thank you so much. That's on top of all of the other support today, before the Hype Train started, because it actually did make it so Hype Trains are harder to activate, because they were just coming at me all the time, and I felt kind of like it would be better if they were rarer. So thank you so much for taking that to level 4. That is absolutely incredible of you all. Helen, thank you so much. Yeah, Tuesday to Thursday, we'll see what we'll do. How about some classic trilogy practice? We could actually. I still need to complete Leon and Chris. And we need to beat the zoo in Outbreak. So maybe Tuesday and Thursday will be a bit of a Resident Evil variety. And we'll have a bit of a cooldown period before Resident Evil 7. That's incredible. Praise the RNG gods, man. Oh yeah, I need to update the counter. I totally forgot.
I will always remember you.
The key change. And Amber, thank you so much for your gift sub to Little Luli. Little Luli is my emote artist, so you know, I credit her with so much because emotes really give a channel more value for subbing, and I do really believe that Luli is one of the best emote artists there is, and a great artist, absolutely fantastic artist. So thank you so much, Amber, for gifting Luli a sub. Man, another YouTube no-hit run for the list. So that, yeah, we're gonna upload the live one, but I will actually create a offline, a commentated video talking about the strats and the problems I came across running this no save, no damage, while also exploring the story. Yeah, Belly, you are a good luck charm. You are a good luck charm. Well, if you can stay around for later no damage runs, that'll be great. I've got a YouTube channel, but it's not really, like, I'm building it. It's just got my live stream wins. I wanted to keep them and honor the chat that came out for them. So I've just got a very sort of bare bones YouTube channel, but I do intend to actually make commentaries and lore videos for the channel. Thank you so much, Gideon. Madman, Mog, Surian, Orpheus, Chat, D. Helen, Myers, Off the Shelf Reviews, Matt DeRock, of course, Funny Bloody Valentine, Elusive Saint, Magic Moonbow, of course, Chris Crane, Nella, thank you so much for the kind words, man. Paper Fox, Vanilla, thank you so much. Mikey Duds, Juanito Viento, Alderon, Vecna Wards, thank you all so much. That was glorious. That was glorious. That was amazing. You literally couldn't time it better. Fate was on our side today. Fate legit was on our side. And to all those I haven't shouted out that have supported me along the way, like Nep and others, like, thank you so much. If I've missed anyone, it's literally because in my state of I'm missing names. That was awesome to wake up to, Dubs. Okay, that was a 3 hour and 18-minute run, which isn't too shabby considering how much I was thanking everyone. And an A rank. Resident Evil Code Veronica X Road to No Damage A rank is complete. And what a long road it was. Thank you so much, Tylian. Black Magic, thank you so much. Imagine if it was a B rank after all of this. Alright, Orpheus with the 150 bits. Dubas with the 50 bits. UK Madman with a gift sub to Rastaboss. Nika Vanilla with a gift sub to Juanito Viento. Awesome. RPG Gremlin got a gift sub from Off the Shelf Reviews. Pand83 with the cheer of 400 bits. Seems good, man. Thank you so much. Orpheus with a gift sub to Kimmy Modes. Ben92, Blazer Blunt, Mad Maths, and Energetic Islands. King Helen with the 1000 bits. And Surian with a gift sub to Fillables. Nella BOW, Nella Bow. So I always say BOW, but I don't think it is BOW. I think it's Nella Bow. My god, I'm so sorry. Nella. Dazzler's Hope. Holy Soul with 100 bits. Off the Shelf Reviews with 100 bits. Aether with 100 bits. Amber with 100 bits. Funny Bloody Valentine with the 500 bits. my friends, on top of everyone that's gifted and stuff today, I'm so grateful and so thankful for that. Absolutely incredible of you, truly. It's done, Lucy Lover, man. It's actually done. Was away having dinner. No worries, Bronx. We did it, man. I'm just over the moon. Thank you, Madman. It really is a journey. Got the partner check on that run. Yeah, exactly. I had a speech planned for this moment, but all I'll say is GG, man. Can you see him? Thank you so much for your support throughout all of this run, man. The way you've hyped me up in the past really, like, just it just gave me more courage, you know, going for these runs, man. I'm just so grateful for, like, just for everything, for everyone. Like, it's been an awesome time, man. A really awesome time. I didn't watch the end because I haven't finished Code Veronica yet. I didn't want spoilers, but I'm glad I popped in to see you did it. Thank you so much, Ryan. And yeah, don't spoil yourself, man. The ending is really epic. I keep dropping my controller. UK Madmans with the key professional redemption. Yeah, man. We took no damage. We took no hits. We didn't tilt because we actually took 2 losses on the run to this today. And we will remember that everything is under control. I'm cooling down. I'm cooling down. Man, what an epic weekend. You gotta watch the VOD. I'm gonna watch the VOD. I'm gonna be watching the VOD. I'll be uploading the VOD to YouTube. Thank you everyone for sacrificing to the RNG gods and just making it really hype. It was very difficult to balance the hype with the fight because I just have no idea how it's gonna go. And you know, you can kind of hype it up and it can just end so badly. So, you know, on the 5th time, I just was like, head down, get on with it. But the sacrifices to the RNG gods was seriously good stuff. Gabriel Jones, we did it, man. Thank you for the congrats. You're gonna miss your list? It will be immortalized, Moonbow. Save the list. We'll quote it. We'll add it to the quotes, Moonbow. I'll add it to the quotes. What a week for you, Soul. Absolutely, Lucy Lover. What a week. You just can't believe it. I jumped ahead a bit and used an emote only to give energy instead of completion hype. Today was so exciting. It was an incredible. Like, I don't do too many things like, you know, I said, like, I'm self-conscious of, like, just doing sort of a partner hype stream or anything like that. But what we did have here was a thank you for making me a Twitch partner to everyone. And we did get a sick win. So I'm pretty content with that. I couldn't actually be happier. I couldn't be happier with it. Okay, actually I don't need to load because it will just stay on the screen, I think, without taking us to any cutscenes. I want to play some music and then I think we're gonna raid someone, of course. Sometimes I rush out of the stream when it comes to the end. I just want to thank everyone. Thank everyone again, just for the absolutely bloody incredible effort to get me to partner. Like, everyone just coming by, tuning in again and again, and, you know, it really isn't a solo effort, you know, and I'm just so glad that, like, by running the stuff that I love, I've had people give me feedback that just kept me doing the thing that I love, you know, and, yeah, I will continue doing the streams this way, the way I love them, and, I'm just so grateful for, like, when you become partner, it changes things, like, changes the sense that, like, you know, we're no longer building towards anything like that. It's just an open space now where we can just, you know, forge the stream, like, as it goes, you know, there's no metric that you have to follow or think, you know what, could I be doing this? Could we get there? Like, we're there now. And that is an incredible thing. And I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful. And I'll just, you know, treasure that whole journey up to this when I never thought getting partner, like, would be possible at the start. And here we are, you know, incredible. Absolutely incredible. All right, Nep Gear, thank you so much. I'm really glad you could see it because I know that, like, you've been here and I've had moments where, like, I've taken damage. I'm like, damn it, like, I want to show that I can actually win no damage, no save runs. So I'm really glad that you got to see it too. Gabriel with the 100 bits. Thank you so much, Gabriel. That is incredibly kind of you, man. Okay. Let's just reverse this to the back. Yeah, man. Regardless of what happens from here on out, you know, I'm sure there'll be ups and there'll be downs and stuff, but it's been an absolute blast, a real blast, and yeah, I'm so pleased, so happy. Okay, so we'll wrap this up now. January 31st is official no-hit day, Soul. What a great day to land it on, man. The end of January. We've got February coming up. We've got Resident Evil 7 No Damage, No Save Madhouse coming up. We've got Village coming up soon. We've got the classic trilogy coming up soon. We've got Resident Evil 4 on the horizon. There'll be many more Resident Evil challenge runs to be taken on as yet. But this has been the hardest by far. Yo, Backstabber, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it, and welcome to the stream. Resident Evil 7, No Damage, No Hype. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for it. He thinks this is cause for celebration. I was planning on eating like pot noodles till next check, but a little splash today won't hurt. That's awesome, Isa. I hope you can get yourself something nice. First one to get RE8 No Damage will be good. I'm betting on Carsey doing that. I think Carsey will get... I said to him in his chat, actually, I think Carsey's going to get No Damage before official release. I think he'll get early access, and he'll be leading the initial strats for sure. No Damage, No Save, though. That's the one that will be very interesting. No Damage, No Save. Back, thank you so much. I basically stream on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. I'll be back on Tuesday. Pepper Ledev, thank you so much. We got the win, man. We got the win. We got the win today. The Resident Evil anthology. One day, who knows, man. Ro is gonna be the first to know damage. I'll be learning from you, Ro. Abaddon, we did it. We did it. Catch you soon, Let the Dagger Fall. Thank you for being here. The yellow badge, I think, is the current, like, the hype conductor, which is pretty badass. Don't forget the shotgun, don't forget the magnum, don't forget the crossbow, don't forget the Mac 11s, don't forget the power, don't forget the explosive powder, don't forget the mask, don't forget the ants, don't forget the music box, remember Moff's cheetah, remember Hunter's change tactics, dodge Nosferatu throw, remember the light air, remember you did it. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Alright, let's have a look who's streaming. Okay. I'm gonna raid Kostanov. Kostanov is a really great friend of the channel, and he's basically starting a Resident Evil marathon himself. And yeah, we're gonna raid Kostanov today. Really great friend of the channel, gave me a lot of support for the longest time. He brought so many people to my channel who I'm really pleased to know. So we're gonna raid Kostanov. If you want to watch the beginning of Resident Evil Marathon, I think he's starting with Deadly Silence. Please do give Kostanov some support, give him some follows. Share all of the Soul CTs if you can. And yeah, I'll line this up. Yeah, he's a great guy, Let the Dagger Fall. Really great guy. To everyone, I will put it on YouTube, Abaddon. I will put it on YouTube within the next 2 days or so. You're gonna go to 7 Madhouse and RE4. I may juggle them. I definitely want Madhouse done before Village though, Isis. We'll see. Thank you so much, Serotonin. Thank you so much, Rem, honestly, for all of the supports and raids. Mithril Claws, take it easy, my friend. Thank you for being here as well. We completed the game. We completed CVX, no save, no damage. We did it. Yeah, there's a YouTube Orpheus, but it's just right now, very early days. It's just got my victories. That's all. To anyone whose message I've missed, I really do apologize. I'll like to check in with you when it's a quieter time. I look through the messages, and sometimes I just miss names. Thank you so much, Batman. Don't ever worry about not being here the whole time. These are long streams, so you tune in when you can. You know, my friends, you tune in when you can. Thank you so much for being here and coming by so many times, Batman. Thank you so much, Lucy Lover, as well. You're an absolute legend as well. So much support. Honestly, I've said it in like so much this stream. I'm like a broken record, but like, you know, you guys made this happen, and it's always a joy, even in the losses. You know, you're there to kind of like, you know, keep it funny and keep it fun. So absolutely awesome. Minskew, thank you so much. Ian, thank you so much, man. All right, take it easy, my friends. Hope to see you in a future stream. If not, I wish you all the best. And again, guys, thank you so much. Happy Sunday. We'll raid Kostanov now. Thank you, Ro. Absolutely, man. Thank you, Christajin, RPG and Gremlin. Like, so much love to you all. Absolutely awesome. All right, let's do it. Take care, my friends. Stay safe, all right? We did it, multi-backing. 0 hits. 0 hits. Yeah, I'll be raiding now, multi-backing. Take care, guys. Let's raid Kostanov.